What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It
Yay!
is Laura Owens' birthday. Happy
Happy
birthday, Laura!
birthday!
We're hiring a badass attorney to kick your ass in court for birthday. Won't that be fun?
It's going to be great.
Joining me today is Bacon Bears. She is awesome. She's our shiny new toy that joined the community here, and we can't get enough of her. She's been making the rounds, and we are going to have a series of special guests dropping in today just for this fundraiser. And joining us now, the woman that we can all thank for making us financially smarter is Big Tiff Dog. What's going on?
Good dog.
Hello, everybody.
Yay!
Thanks for having me.
Good to have you here. It's good to be back. We have we're doing a fundraiser today just for Laura's birthday. She's 36 years old. She's never had a job, and she continues to just try to destroy all the men who come into her life who say no to her, unfortunately. So the pregnancy faker is now appealing the decision in the Mike Marraccini case in California, the San Francisco one that we all traveled out there to go and support Mike. And it got dismissed because Miss Know-It-All didn't show up. She didn't show up. And she thought that she was going to get away with her outrageous lies about bleeding out of her wherever when she was actually jumping on a horse. That's right, horse jumping while she was supposed to be in court.
Lauren actually told me that Lauren told me that you don't bleed from anywhere when you jump on horses. It heals you.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe the jumping was like compacting and, sealing up the whatever. I don't know.
We do know she's full of poop. We know that from a medical report.
That's true. That was in the actual medical report that wasn't fabricated that we saw. Mm-hmm. So she has appealed the decision, and unfortunately, that doesn't mean that she's just going up against the appellate court herself. She drags Mike back into it. So Mike needs to hire an appellate attorney. Now, you guys, this community is one of the most generous communities I've ever seen. We are starting this fundraiser at, let me show you. We are starting out. It is at $71,111. You guys, now, just so you understand, $50,000 of this has already been spent. It is already gone on previous legal battles with Laura. So he's starting to build up again. For every $1,000 that you guys donate today, I have made a very special and fun Laura Owens lore reel that we are going to spin for Bacon, because Bacon doesn't know all of the lore. Look at all these choices that we have.
In that wheel for me, Daddy. I want it.
She hasn't seen all of the music videos that we made here. She doesn't know about all I don't know. Did you ever read The Motion to Compel Lunch?
I skimmed it for my video, but I have not been through the whole thing. No.
We may have to. So here are the possibilities. We got Pond Scum Posse, Tramp Stamp Lawyer, Laura Owens crying video, which I know she hasn't seen.
No, I have not.
We've got Motion to Compel Lunch, Having the Babies. We've got the dating contract. I don't know if she's seen the dating contract, but it's worth going over anyway because it's hilarious. Do you want to have a phone call? That was a big hit, very big Broadway hit. Do you want to have a phone call? We've got the 13-minute All the Best musical on there. Minor Perjury, She Hired Fiverr, Breadstick Money, House of Prime Rib, Look at Me Daddy, Jingras email reading, the dramatic Jingras emails. That should be fun. And let's see, Laura Owens has written a poem. That seems to be new. Right? That's new, the poem?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're talking to me. Sorry, I was listening to
Bacon,
all of
you. That's your cue.
Yeah, sorry. Somebody sent me the fact that she wrote a poem last night. It's on the Plaid Horse. It is called For My Horse Show Mom. And we know she is a very established writer. And I'm very excited to read her poem because I'm sure it is quite profound.
I'm sure. We'll have to make sure we have the right background music for that. So I will think about that. We're going to need something
dramatic.
Something dramatic. Yeah, I'll see what I can find. We got a random blog post, which I will let Bacon be the one to pick. So we have all kinds of fun things on the wheel. I learned my lesson last time. We did a spin every $100, and then I was drunk within 30 minutes. So that was a bad idea because I was doing a drinking wheel that day. So you guys have been so awesome that I know that we'll be able to spin this wheel a couple of times. Look, we're already up to 71,336.
Hey!
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Look at this. Anonymous, thanks for the 100. Cindy, thanks for the $1,000 donation. Look at that. Look at these donations you guys are rolling in. This is really unbelievable. Teresa just sent 110 minutes ago. Taylor sent 50. Hellville sent 50. I mean, it's just, you guys are incredible, and I know that you can do it. Bacon, I got to ask you, because I'm sure somebody has asked you this before, but I just finally got a hold of you now. So it's my turn to ask you all the questions.
Well, before you do that, though, I did bring a special gift. And I wanted to,
gifts.
yeah. So I wanted to auction off something.
Ooh.
And I thought it would be fun. It is my very real ultrasound that I will Adobe Acrobat the top and sign my name and send it to the winner.
Excellent.
So I found it. Mind you, this is from my son. He was 10 years ago, and that's how easy it was to find my very real ultrasound to prove
I know exactly where mine is now.
My very real pregnancy. It has my real name on here. So my government name is not Bacon Bears, but so yeah, I will gladly alter it and sign it and send it to whoever wins.
That's awesome. How are you doing it? Are you doing a drawing? How are you doing a winner?
I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. I don't know. I didn't really think that far ahead.
Oh, well, what you can do is you can go through the donations on the website, because there's names on there, unless they're anonymous, and throw them in a spinning wheel if you wanted to.
I will do that.
Yeah, because you can go to see all when you're on the page, and you should be able to see it. People who, there's names on
from
here.
Today's date. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And I'll put it in the wheel, and whoever wins will get that. Also, yes, I will add a Fiverr logo and perhaps a I'll lighten up the opacity, but maybe a Megan Fox very shocked face in the background. My baby's face.
I love that.
Oh my goodness. Who is Lauren Lethal? Lauren says, who is Bug Tough Dog? I don't know. I don't know a Bug Tough Dog at all. Lauren, why aren't you in here? Flux, by the way, I sent you your link.
Lauren can't come until 11:45 my time. She has a call.
Okay. Flux, I sent it on Twitter, your StreamYard link, if you want to pop in. So I did send that to you. Who else was I supposed to send it to? Oh, no, Dave said he got it already. Okay.
I sent it out. I was busy yesterday.
Well, thank God. I need a you in my life, because
I was snail trailing all over the place.
I didn't do shit. All right. So that means that we are, let's see, we are climbing up there, and we will be able to spin the wheel. I'll tell you what, we're going to spin the wheel just to get it started off, just to give us something to do while the rest of you are getting in here. And if you're looking for the link, it is in the description of this video for the fundraiser, and I'm also going to pin it to the top of this chat. So I'm going to go pin it to the top of the chat. Those of you who are used to sending super chats and super tips, you're welcome to still send those, except if you are going to do that, please do go give to Mike first. Today is not about me. It's not about getting tips or whatever. I'm not going to stop you from doing it, but if you want to send one, please go send to Mike first, because we are trying to get Mike's legal bills paid. What this man has had to go through, and his family, by the way, his wife. Those of you who listen to the podcast, I'm assuming everybody here listened to the podcast.
Yes.
I cried multiple times, and most of it was when I had to hear Danielle Marraccini talking about the effect it had on their families. And that and their children. Like, I remember, because Danielle said this to me while we were in San Francisco. She said, we have real children at home who need us.
Yeah.
Real children that we had to put with a babysitter multiple times, to come out and do these things. Real children and this woman has just terrorized them over fake babies.
Sorry.
Fake babies over real babies, and I hate it. I just hate it. All right, I have pinned it to the top. I know, me too, Tiff. It's just hard to hear.
I have also pinned it to the top of my chat, and I do have it set up through my Nightbot that if you hit ! It'll pull it right up in the chat, and you can go directly to the link.
I need you to teach me how to do that.
So
oh my
Bitch,
God.
let's go. Let's go.
I want an AI bot.
I'm a gadget girly.
Oh, I need this in my life.
Yeah.
I really do.
I'm a whore for robots. So
okay, Cynic and Chief sent $2 and said, "Can we get Tiff to catch up on LP's bankruptcy?" Yeah, we will have to do that, Tiff, at some point, because there has been a lot of updates there. In fact, there was just a docket. This is a different case, Bacon, but there was a docket entry yesterday, I want to say, where the judge was like, just warning her lawyer, your deadline is approaching, and if you miss it, this is going to get dismissed. Don't miss it. So they still haven't turned in. Yeah, Saran wrap. Saran wrap still hasn't turned in the stuff he's supposed to turn in. Are we surprised? Not really.
I do need to get into that.
Yeah, I'll send you what I have and you can look at it. Rozilla's Realm, thanks for the 2. Reminder to Laura to blow out the candles. Yes, the candles, Laura.
She's too busy blowing out babies.
Oh my goodness. And I got to open Super Tips. I forgot to do that because those of the people who like to use it, they love using Laura's voice. And that's always a good time. So I better have that open in case I miss anything. Okay. No, I don't need that. All right. Thank you. Don't you love it when you try to open stuff and there's pop-up windows everywhere? All right, here we go. Let's get the wheel on the board and we'll start out to do something fun. Here we go. All right. All right. Here we go. Oh man, what's going to be first? I'm excited. No way! The Jingras email reads?
Yes! Read me some emails, baby!
God, I don't even have them pulled up. I'm going to have to go look for them because that was a last minute ad and I don't know what I did with them. I'm pretty sure I copied them into my Google Docs. So let me go to my Google Docs.
That's hilarious.
Because
we just put that in there right now.
We did. We just put it in. I have to. How do I do? Can I search my Google Docs? Yeah. I can. Jingras.
I'm looking on the timeline too. See if I can get it there.
Jingras notes. Jingras tantrum. That's probably it.
Whatever. Anything that I can make fun of David is fine.
That was a Jingras Twitter, but that's funny, and we could probably pull that up. It was some kind of Twitter meltdown. YouTube content and transcripts, legal victory notes, tantrum. Where's my emails? All right, I guess I'll have to pull them up in my emails. That's fine. I still have them, of course. David Jingras.
I think you should frame some of them and put them around your office.
I should.
I want to put my first blog and my first cease and desist right back here next to my soon-to-be YouTube play button when I get it.
I'm gathering the whatchamacallit, the cease and desist. I'm really getting a collection of them together. So when I do the new studio, I am going to frame them and put them behind me.
You should make a blanket.
A cease and desist blanket. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Cease and desist this cold, girl.
Are they the ones from 5/8? 5/8/24?
Who are these people and how many babies have they delivered?
I don't know. Are they between me and him? They're the ones between...
No. I'm sorry. I was
Here it is. I think this is it. This is the press inquiry one.
Lauren would like to know how many babies we've delivered. I've delivered 100,000 this month, and it's only the 14th. So.
Okay, yeah, I found them. God,
all the babies.
Why the hell, though, aren't they redacted? This is going to be a problem because I'm going to have to redact them.
Just read them.
Okay, I guess I could just read them.
Just read them.
I was gonna let you do I was gonna let you do David because it's so funny.
Oh,
But here, I'm gonna forward it to you.
Yes.
And you can read David's response. I'll read me and you read him. How's that?
I could be David. That's fine.
I'm just gonna sit here and watch it. I love it.
Okay, let's see. I think I have to go down to the very bottom one and then forward that so you have them all.
Okay. Now I have to get to my email. John, did you just say that babies are keto? The fuck?
Okay, here you go. All right. And Bacon, if there's anybody copied in here, just forget that you saw that.
I don't know anybody about anybody anything. As soon as information enters my brain, it also
goes right out.
Yeah.
All right. I just forwarded it to you. I think that's the whole thread, but if we come across like a section that's missing, I'll try and fill it in.
Okay, well, I got the StreamYard link. Let me see.
Because I for sure forwarded this to a couple of people, like my sister. I was like, look, this guy says he's an attorney.
Why am I not getting it?
Oh,
there it is. I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you got to go to the bottom.
Here we are. Oh, all the way at the bottom?
Yeah, go all the way to the bottom. And my first email to him, this all started when I emailed him on Friday, May 17th of 2024. Holy cow, we're almost at the anniversary of the David Jingras emails.
Bro, the fact that you ended this with all the best.
All the best.
All the best.
That used to be the voice that I used to use for Laura, which just because she's so annoying, but people got so sick of it.
But I used to use this voice to read her emails, but it doesn't have enough vocal fry.
Oh, my ears
just
blood.
Doesn't have enough vocal fry. All right, here we go. May 17th, 2024. Dear Mr. Jingras Esquire. I added the Esquire. I know I'm a smart ass that way. I'm following up on an exhibit in Greg Woodnick's recent filing that was an email from you to him claiming that attorneys you opposed in other cases have lost their licenses and or ended up in jail. Please respond with the identifying names of those lawyers and the cases and case numbers in which these alleged events occurred. In order to report these new statements you've made, I need to do my due diligence and fact check those remarks. And then he responded at 3:14 p.m.
Oh my God, of course it's a dissertation.
Megan, I don't know much about you, but at least based on what I have seen, you're not a journalist or press. If you were, I'd be happy to answer your questions. Calling yourself a journalist is kind of like Hunter Biden calling himself an artist. What an asshole. In my view, you're not a journalist, you're a troll. And feeding trolls is never wise. But since I'm technically on vacation this week, here's a very short response.
This is
followed
a short
by
response.
8 bullet points.
This is a short response.
It's a bulleted pointed list.
Oh my God. Bullet point number 1. I'm not sure the exact number of other cases where this happened, but in that email to Woodnick, I was thinking of 3 specific cases I've worked on where opposing counsel was later disbarred or otherwise lost their law licenses, which I am soon to do. I'm ad-libbing. That's not in the email. I'm ad-libbing. That statement is 100% true. Note, I never said that they were disbarred directly because of the cases I worked on, but in at least one case that was almost certainly true.
Almost certainly true, which means it
right.
wasn't true.
Right. But it was almost certainly true.
Almost certainly.
As
true.
much as Laura was almost certainly pregnant. All three of those cases are matters of public record. So if you're a journalist, you can prove that by doing your research and finding those cases.
Without giving me any names.
Right.
Or cases.
Shouldn't be hard.
It shouldn't be hard. Just search every Pacer docket
Right.
in Arizona and also California where I might have worked over a period of 20 years.
Right. Just
What?
search David Jingras and Snake
Just-
and you'll find it. You'll find it. Oh my God. This is as easy to find as Laura's fetuses. One of those three cases, two involved lawyers who also later went to jail or prison, which I hope you'll end up one day. You know, to have 3 mugshots and not get there, wild. Again, public record, so should be easy to find this. Because I'm such a nice, oh my God, suck my dick. Because I'm such a nice person, here's one hint. And then
I
he
like
gives
how Y is capitalized.
right. He gives a Wikipedia to Scott Rothstein.
Uh-huh.
That's a guy who was opposing counsel in a case I worked on who later went to prison.
It
If
had
it really-
nothing to do with Jingras at all.
God.
I
If
looked
it-
it up.
Oh my God. If it really matters, you'll have to do your own homework because I don't do due diligence. Ad-libbing again. Let's see. To find their prior cases to verify this, there were 2 of them, both federal. Fun bonus fact, because he's on vacation and he's got time. Go find the name of the prosecutor who handled most of that sexual conduct with a minor case. Hint, her name was Lisa Abushan. Yep.
Mhm.
Also disbarred. Clearly nothing to do with my case specifically, but still a fun fact nonetheless. And then he gives case text and for her. David Jingras, Esquire.
And we have a couple of visitors here. Baby A and Baby B. Welcome.
Hello.
You guys are dressed for the party.
We are. We put on
Nice.
fancy shirts
I
after
know.
our stream. I
Happy
brought wine.
birthday, Laura.
Happy birthday, Laura. Hello, Megan. Big Tip
Hi,
Talk. So
ladies.
nice to see you guys.
Hello.
Amazing. Thanks for having us.
Nice to have you here. I saw that
you.
your content is starting to I just started seeing some of your content on this, and I haven't had a chance to sit down and listen because my life is crazy right
I
now.
get it, girl.
But I welcome to the party. Welcome to the
you.
party, pal.
Thank
I
you.
hope you brought your bandages.
Well,
It's
we've
been
just gotten into David Jingras this week. He's now entered
Yay!
our timeline, and it's
Oh,
been something.
Wonderful.
So-
Yeah, it's really something. He's really something. Let me tell you. Don't be alarmed if you get a cease and desist or some kind of crazy email from him yelling and
Excellent.
screaming about things.
Oh.
That he, because he's a dumbass,
Mm.
but he's
My
our
bad.
dumbass.
At
and
the
we,
end of this, I think maybe we
enjoy
could
it.
trade them like Pokemon cards.
Probably, right?
Oh, we
probably
can compare. We compare. Are they like, like standard forms, or are they customized so that I feel special?
Yeah, I don't know. Some of them may have more powers than others. We just don't know.
We don't know.
Oh,
It'll be
my
very
goodness.
exciting. He definitely
So
will hate
funny.
us. David.
All right. So moving on to my response to that email was, David, let's see, was this the same day? What day did I respond? I think the same day. It doesn't say for some reason. David, are you claiming that the prosecutor who went after you for the sexual misconduct case, which I have always reported was dismissed due to prosecutorial misconduct, but are you taking credit for her disbarment? I just want to make sure I'm getting this right and you're including her in that list. If so, how did your particular skills lead to that result? I won't be chasing down your random cases and spending all my time attempting to dig up what you're hinting at. It either happened and you can prove it, or it didn't, and you can't name them because they don't exist. I can look up the one you gave, but as far as I'm concerned, if you're not willing to divulge the other 2, then my report is going to say Jingras refused to provide the names of the lawyers or cases he claims ended in disbarment or jail. So put up or shut up, David. You're the one who made the claim. Let's see the receipts.
I'm gonna put put up or
Bravo.
shut up, David, on a T-shirt and sell it.
Shut up, David.
Good news. Jingras is on vacation, so he has time. Megan. Megan.
Funny.
His first line. This is why I cannot waste time responding to you. And then there's like 4 paragraphs.
I
What the
know.
fuck?
I know.
This is why I can't waste time responding to you, because you aren't normal and acting in good faith.
I'm not normal. He got that right, at least. I tell everybody when they join the Fox Den here, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. We're not normal. So he called that one accurately.
To say someone is not normal and not acting in good faith, and you represent Laura Owens, is wild.
I was going to say,
Wild.
nothing these people do is normal.
Mm-mm.
As I have told Dave Neal, I've done tons of media over the years, and I know what real journalists look / act / sound like. Trust me, it's nothing like you or Dave. But let me tell you something. As somebody who's dealt with lawyers, I know what they look, act, and sound like. And you are not
like
one.
This dude.
It's nothing like David
that.
Jingras. Nothing like David Jingras. Journalists have a code of ethics. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Journalists have a code of ethics. You don't. Journalists tell both sides of the story in a fair and neutral manner. You don't. I understand selling drama is what you guys do, and that's fine. But you do it in a totally dishonest and unethical manner, which is not fine. So, final message you will receive from me with 2 points, which I doubt. 1, no, I am not taking credit for Lisa Ashaban being disbarred. Never said that. No reasonable person would think that. I was just saying this is a funny coincidence. Don't you agree? This is why I sent you a link to the case that explains why she was disbarred. Read it. Quote, or in parentheses, if you can, and you will understand exactly what happened with her. Had nothing to do with me. Number 2, feel free to publish a story that says you think I'm not being honest about the other lawyers who went to jail. Publish anything that comes close to implying that, and within 24 hours, you'll be sued for defamation in AZ. Test me. As the saying goes, that's not a threat. It's a promise. And don't say, that's not a threat. It's a promise. Congrats, you're a dad. And don't say, I, quote, refuse to give you this information, because that is false. I told you to go find it and look for yourself.
I told you to go find it yourself.
Because
that's not refusing.
Right. It's not refusing. He told you could just go fucking get it. Go get it. I'm not going to get it. You get it. Because it's all available if you just take the time to look for it. If you choose not to, and you implying I'm not being honest, you're coming to AZ to prove that. Parentheses. And when that happens, trust me, I'll have the receipts I need. I know you think publishing lies is funny. It's not funny. Ask Rudy. Oh my fucking God. Ask Rudy Giuliani or Donald Trump. Goodbye. And don't email me again.
I love that. I love the ending. Goodbye. And don't email me again.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
That guy. Wow.
Now, where's my response to him? Because there is one. No, that's not it.
That's amazing.
I know I responded and I said, God, why isn't it here?
I just love it. We don't post lies, but I'll bring false accusations to a court. You should have ethics, but as a lawyer, I have none. I can't waste time by responding to you, yet that's all I do. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I don't know. My response
fascinating.
is not on this thread. Why is that?
Shawnee said, I didn't refuse to give it to you. I told you to get it, and it is available. That is like giving it to you, right?
So that's where I got that from.
Right? Booking an appointment. It's the same as seeing a doctor. It's fine.
The information is ongoing. He's going to give it to me at some point. I don't know. It's ongoing.
In the form of homework.
Oh no, fake Laura Owens is here.
I see that. By the way, we forgot to tell you guys that we are simul streaming. Bacon Bears has this also live on her channel right now. So if you are a Bacon Bears fan, you can go over and watch on her channel as well. We're trying to reach as many people as we possibly can today because we are raising money for Mike Marraccini, and I have exciting news, which is that we have hit the $1,000 mark. And so it's time for another, because now we're up to 72,236. So we're 125 towards the second 1,000 for another spin. So we've got one spin to do. But I got to find my response, because I think I said, David, I don't respond to threats. And as a journalist covering a and you're a lawyer on a high profile case that I'm covering, I expect I have to reach out to you for comment, something like that. I said something like that.
While you're looking for that, real quick, I do have somebody behind the scenes that has pledged to donate up and match up to $2,000. So, and then I had somebody in my comments who said that they were willing to match up to $1,000. So that's up to 3,000 in pledge. So if they come through and we've made the first 1,000, that's technically 2,000 to Mike.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Amazing.
Awesome. Man, where is my response? Why isn't it on here? It should be.
By the way, Big Tip Dog, I love your shirt. That's fantastic. I love it so much.
Thank you. I got this at CrimeCon 2018, and I
want to
love
go
it.
to CrimeCon.
That's awesome. I love it.
It's one of my favorites. And it probably shows that it's one of my favorites.
I think Megan should get one that says basically a journalist.
Yes.
I think all the rest of us should get one that says basically pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, so much content.
Wow.
Yes, merch.
Oh my God, so funny. I don't know if I'm going to find it. This is so annoying. But the good news is that all the best, the music video is on the wheel.
Mary
so if we
Smith,
hit that,
Mary Smith, thank you for the super chat. She just said I'll match the other 1,000.
Oh, that's so great.
Wow.
That is amazing. Thank you so much.
I don't know if you guys can you hear my applause?
There.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little muffled, but I can hear it.
All right, I don't know if that works.
God, where the heck is my response? I don't know where it went. But here's the fun. My actual response is in the music video, which is also on the wheel. So why don't we just go spin the wheel, since we have another spin to do?
I love spinning wheels. Love
the wheel. Spin the wheel.
This.
Britt, thanks for that gift. You guys are the best. Where are we at with the GoFundMe? Let's see. While we're spinning, we are at 72,384. 70. I can't.
Oh, good. Bacon, you get to pick a random blog post.
Yay! Okay, I'll give you guys a number. Let's see. I'll give you guys a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. God, she has so many. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Oh my God, look who it is.
Oh my
19.
gosh.
Who is it? It's the blue-eyed lawyer. It's Omar. Omar.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on? How are
Good morning
you,
to
my
you all.
friend?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm at the office. I'm very busy.
I'll give you guys a number.
We're here.
We can hear us.
We can hear us through your speaker, I think, or through your microphone.
Yeah, that's my fault. Sorry.
I can hear me.
I was listening to you guys on the YouTube before.
I know you want me in stereo, Omar. It's fine.
Well,
The YouTubes.
I feel like I've got the wrong colored lights today. I need to pull out the purple lights. Why
I'm just going to start breathing heavy into the microphone.
Everyone's in purple and I have blue. Let's see. Let me pull out my purple lights and see if I can match the panel.
it was once very heavily debated, like what should the background color be, and it was either going to be like some dark shade of red or purple, and everybody liked purple better. So that's how it's been for like 2 years.
My purple is too pale. Look, you can't even see it.
I can change mine to have like a dance party. I'll do a blue dance party. What do you want?
I'm buying a colored light as soon as this is over.
My purple light is not working properly.
Daylight coming in.
I feel left out. Oh, that's probably what it is. My freaking window shade is open. That's why.
Ew, sunlight, gross.
That's what I said.
I have to fix that. Now it's going to bother me.
There she goes.
Literally now.
I know. She's like, yeah.
It's too early for the black light. Nobody wants the black
Actually,
light.
forgot I was going to have a different background because I got a green screen because this is about Mike. And when we were covering Mike's story on our channel, I had the House of Prime Rib as my background. So
Oh my God.
I like it.
I'm gonna check in on that. today.
Still isn't working. My light's not working.
Oh, you
It's
girls are all
being
dressed
bland.
up for the occasion, man. I feel like so underdressed.
Happy
It's
not really.
birthday!
It's third winter in New York. I'm wearing a wool sweater, okay? Because I'm freezing.
She's gearing up for her OnlyFans later. She's just gonna rip it off.
Oh,
It's
OnlyFans at
44
50?
degrees.
I think that's
No,
the new
definitely
move.
not. Definitely not. It is 44 degrees in New York, and like I'm dying over here. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too cold. Too cold. All right. What are we doing? We're doing a
We're
blog
doing the blog
post
post, so you
of
guys get to
Laura's
pick.
or Jingras's, because Jingras has some doozies too.
Oh, well then I only have Laura's pulled up.
Okay. Well, you pick whatever you want to do.
Okay,
You pick.
so everybody, let's see. Tiff, give me a number between 1 and 20.
12.
Oh, Jesus. All right. 1, 2,
She
3,
is the
4,
numbers
5,
lady.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. My new reality. Oh, it's her
There, I've
next,
changed
sadly
it to
next to a
red.
horse. I won't do it all because it is quite annoying in this
I
voice.
instantly regret whatever I picked.
Good, good.
There's no good choice, Tiff.
Do
My
you want
new
to put it on the
reality.
screen?
How pregnancy, The Bachelor, a miscarriage, an online cult, and autism, fuck you bitch, shaped $149,000. Oh my god.
Greg, is that you? My screen is
I didn't know
going
we were
in and
doing
out.
voices. I like the voices. I'm gonna pull up some of my voices.
Mo in the deep end. She's
No.
here.
Wait.
Hey.
No,
Hey,
my thing
Mo.
is like going crazy.
What's happening, Bacon?
It's like it's flashing. It won't let me go down anymore.
Did the
Blog
demon
post
infect
is flashing.
Greg?
There's a
Greg, is that you?
Oh my god.
You know, that Greg Gillespie, we just cannot keep him out of our computers. He's like a computer ghost.
Yes.
Brad, do you have the link, Brad? I don't know if I sent Brad the link.
I mean,
Did somebody send Brad the link?
I'll send it.
Okay.
Dude, I have this Medium blog up, but every time I go down, it goes back to the top. It's not letting me read it. Oh, wait, maybe if I copy it.
It's a sign from the universe that we shouldn't read this again.
But I want to read it. Okay, how about, should we skip it and just go to her poem that somebody sent me?
Yes, let's
Okay.
go to the poem.
Her poem.
Because
Oh,
look
no.
at this. It's actually on the poem. Look where the wheel landed when I deleted that. It landed on the poem. So
Perfect.
I
I'm
say let's do
gonna
it.
I'm gonna share this with everybody so they can see it. Somebody sent me this last night in my Instagram, and I thought it was very cool. So I'm sure it's, like I said, it's gonna be profound. She is an amazing writer. Here is her and her mom. Can you guys see it?
Hold on. I'm looking.
No.
Yes, there we go.
Okay. So here is from the Plaid Horse for my horse show mom. Here's her and Jan. And yeah, the horse.
Oh boy.
You didn't grow up in the horse show ring. No childhood
Is it about
summers
Sarah Jessica Parker?
spent.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I was screaming and I was muted. It's a Valentine's Day poem, not a. I thought it was a Mother's Day poem this whole time.
It's a Valen. That's
It's
weird.
February 13th.
Okay, that's weird. Isn't that her due date?
The 14th.
For my
Yeah,
horse
the
show
day
mom.
before.
February
Okay.
13th,
Okay.
2025.
All right.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
By Laura Owens.
You didn't grow up in the horse show ring. No childhood summers spent learning this thing. No ponies and paddocks. No barns in your past. But you give me a love that will always last. You saw a spark, a dream in my eyes. And though you knew nothing of boots or cross ties, you stepped into this world so foreign, so new, because you believed in what I could do, because everything's about me. At first, it was lessons, just one day a week. You smiled through words that felt foreign to speak. 2-point, diagonals, and inside rain. You learned every phase, no matter how strange.
All right, I can't.
Hey,
This is
Lauren.
fucking with my ears. Next came the shows driving thousands of miles for early alarms and exhausted smiles, for warm up rings to walk the course stress. You became fluent in this organized mess. You didn't know how to count strides or how it feels with a perfect distance in sight, but you stood by the rail, my biggest fan, learning the sport as you held my hand. Me.
I mean, I don't want to be a
There's
poetry critic or anything, but isn't rhyming so 1945? Aren't we beyond that now?
1780s.
It's no ice pentameter, but she is the poet that this timeline deserves.
Listen, her mother is an award-winning journalist, and I'm sure she will be an award-winning poet.
Mhm.
I'm
Like
sure.
Greta
Hey, talent level.
Thunberg is an activist.
We chase this dream from coast to coast through highs and lows, heartbreaks and hope, from thermals, sands to Wellington's trees.
Oh man, is this a rich girl poem if I ever saw
Wellington's
it?
trees.
Oh no, it's an EM dash.
Thermal
in a poem.
sands to Wellington's trees. Are these like all the country clubs they
From
visited?
Wellington's trees. Dodging court hearings with the Marraccinis. These days truly meant everything to me. The setbacks came, rails fell, leads were missed. There are moments of doubt in a sport like this, but you held me together when I fell apart. Your strength gave me courage with my Ravgen fart.
Ew.
Oh my goodness.
The first time at indoors, it all felt so grand. The lights, the crowds, the pressure at hand. But as I walked in, ready to ride, I glanced at the rail and met your eyes. A tear blurred my vision, but I couldn't look away. I saw all the years that brought me to this day, the early mornings, the drives in the dark, when we sat outside a GI appointment and told Omar that he could have my GPS or surveillance if he wanted it. The rings where you stood, believing in me from the start. In that moment, the ribbons didn't matter at all, not the glory, the heartbreak, nor the judge's call. It was a reassuring smile, the pride in your face that reminded me that horse shows are our special place.
Is this a love poem?
Get to her
Oh,
mother.
it still keeps going. Oh my god.
We're not done yet. It's not.
The
Oh, yeah.
Iliad was shorter.
Beowulf.
The real epic poem. Oh
Because
my
it's not
God.
just the writing, it's what we've been through. The best part of my life has been spent with you. As I reflect, it's so clear to see these are the memories that made me. You didn't need trophies to prove all you've done, even though I can't prove a goddamn thing. Your pride wasn't tied to the rounds I'd won. But Mom, you're the reason I found my way. And because of you, I'm here today. So here's what I know looking back at it now. It wasn't just me who learned how. The dream was ours through every stride. And you, Mom, have been the best part of the ride. And there they are.
That's
Oh,
quite
nice.
a sign off after all that romance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and there's
no.
no more. There's no
Save your
more.
life.
Thank God. Well,
I
here,
honest-
in case you were wondering, this is what Wellington International looks like. This is where the top 1% go to laugh at all of us poors.
Don't show
By
me
the way.
that. I'm too poor to even look at it. My eyes are burning.
I was about to say my hillbilly day pass, my Appalachian day pass does not let me see these kind of things. Like I'm lucky I'm allowed to go to a Target.
Target is too fancy for
It's
us.
too fancy.
The
Target.
debt we left in our wake can never
Oh,
be paid.
You know, I don't resent rich people, but I do resent them pushing it in my face like this. I shouldn't have to look at you having all of this extremely rich fun. You know, like I just keep it to yourselves, okay? Keep it on the down low. Nobody needs to
How
see
many
this.
times do I have to file for bankruptcy to get to
Right.
be this rich?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you have to have fake pregnancies first.
Oh crap! Wait, you mean you can fake those things? Shit, 6
Apparently,
times.
all
I got
you
it
need is a
wrong.
crappy radio show in a major market where people think you're hot shit for no reason.
I get irrationally irritated by this because it's so fake. Like, all it is borrowed money that they never intend on paying back. They're not.
Oh.
I know, right? Yeah, that's true. I mean, like it's just Ron lives on a black card, and who knows when the black card. It's a black card. And who knows when it gets paid or if ever. And they're just moving money around from here to there. All right, let's see. We do have a couple of super chats we should get to.
Hey, I have
Megan,
to run downstairs and get my water real quick. But before I do that, I did tell people on Discord, if somebody donates $100 or more while I'm here, I will send Clayton, without context, a photo of me with my juicy butt standing in front of a horse.
I love it.
For $100?
Yeah, if I see $100 on Mike's fundraiser after the last donation that I just made, before I leave.
Lauren, I will match that. And also send Lauren.
You don't count because I'm just going to send you my butt anyways later. I'll be right back.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'll send Mr.
Along
Mo.
with your butt, I'll send Clayton a picture of my ultrasound.
I'm ashamed to say how many pictures of Lauren's butt I already have in my phone.
I want them.
my.
Give them to me.
Right?
There are several.
You know, I'm surprised with the amount of followers that I have. I have no dick pics, no butt pics, no feet pics. I got nothing.
Well, Lauren will fix that immediately. Don't worry.
Hell yeah.
Schnitzel will also send you some highly inappropriate gifts. My eyes have been
Good.
burned by what I've seen from Schnitzel.
She can send me some of her schnitzel. That would be great.
Excellent.
I did pin the fundraiser link. If you're looking for it, folks, it is at the top of the chat. Thanks, Toadette, for reminding me to do that. Cindy Lulson, thanks for the 5. You can have spoon flour on fabric. I'll make the quilt if you do it. God, that's a great idea. What's spoon flour? I'm gonna have to write that down.
It's a fabric website where you can put in custom images. I used to use it a lot, and
Oh
you'll
my
put whatever you
gosh.
want on any type of fabric. It's very expensive, usually when I was using it in 2017, like $35 a yard. So it's probably a little bit more than that, but you can put whatever you want.
That sounds fun. I feel like I may need to do
That
this.
sounds like I would be put on a list for the things I want to print.
It's pretty awesome.
John just said maybe if Lo goes to jail, she can be taught about what a haiku is.
We are, by the way, only 569, which is unbelievable. $569 away from the next spin on the wheel. So make sure that you send in your donations to the Mike Marraccini Fund. And again, don't send me any super tips or super chats or whatever until you've donated to Mike Marraccini's fundraiser. IT Goatee Brad, thanks for the 2. Has Bacon never heard of your wonderful musical?
I have, and we've only gone through a little bit of it at the end of one of my streams because people were like, you got to hear it. So I have not heard the whole thing. I'm very excited.
Yeah, we just found out about it yesterday.
It's on the wheel.
All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very best, all the best, all the best, all the best, all the very best.
I'm going to start twerking.
Yeah, it is on the wheel. So if you guys keep the donations rolling in, we may hit on it next, and then you're going to get 13 whole minutes of a musical based on the emails we just read, and it was word for word, Bacon.
I'm going to need some more Tylenol. I woke up with a headache this morning.
Oh no.
I'm going to need my migraine meds.
This one's for you, Bacon. You want to read this one?
DG may be disbarred directly from this case. Yeah.
That's what's looking like.
That's the goal, right? That's the hope. That's the hope. I have it on my vision board, actually.
Thanks for the 5. Stop talking about my boy Jingras, Gingy, whatever his name is.
Ringos.
Bruce just became a member of your YouTube channel.
Hey.
Bacon, so you now
I have
have
to kick
Bruce
Bruce out. Actually, he brings too much logic, and my brain can't handle it.
Mm-hmm. You're out. You're out, Bruce. Sorry. Bruce, where are you? You have a link. Why aren't you here? Don't you have a link?
Lauren, did you see what I said I would send Clayton if you sent him a picture of your butt?
No.
If you send him a picture of your butt, we can piggyback off of that, and I'll send him a picture of my ultrasound.
Wait, it has to say on it, having the babies if I don't hear back tonight.
Is it real? You want to come find out? I'm going to auction it off, and I'm actually going to Adobe Acrobat the top, and then I'll sign the bottom. And I'm going to put a Fiverr logo and a picture of him.
I'm going to send you a screenshot right now so you can show everyone that I actually did it. Hang on.
All right.
You already did?
I need to see this.
Look at all these haters on my
stream
screen.
where I was supposed to auction off. My tie. This is the tie that I was wearing when I did my first LO video. This is the tie, and I was going to auction it off. But I don't remember if it's this one or like one in June. There's like 2 of these that I was contacted about. I don't remember which is which.
Are you going to sign it?
And do both.
No.
Oh,
I suppose I can.
Here.
Sign it.
I'll sign it then.
You have to sign it.
Yeah.
All right,
And you got to spray it with some cologne.
Totally.
Oh my God, Lauren.
Oh,
Where
my
did I
haters
get
on
it?
One screen.
Where did I get it?
Hold on. I have to share this. Lauren, this is what Lauren did. God, you're such a
And you got to
mess.
put a kiss on it, Omar.
You're such a mess. I
well,
love you so much,
you know.
Lauren. Look at this.
Bravo. Look at that cake, Lauren. Look at it. Yes,
Hey, handsome.
girl.
I'm back on the market with a budget of at least $40.
Lauren be baking cakes for Laura's birthday. That's
That is a lot of
amazing.
cake.
Nice
I felt beauty.
ass, by the way. Nice ass.
It's Mike's mom's birthday, by the way, guys. So happy
Today?
birthday, Mike's mom.
Hey,
that.
happy birthday.
Wait a
Happy
minute.
birthday.
Hold on. Mike and
Unless
Laura's
she has the
mom-
wrong birthday on
mean,
Facebook. in
Mike's
which case we
mom
have a
and
problem.
Laura have the same birthday.
I guess.
Oh God.
Jack
No
just
way.
said, "Oh my God, I'm considering going back to real estate after seeing that."
Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. Look at this. All my haters on one screen. That's right, Laura. Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5. Mommy says, every day is my birthday because I'm a princess. Yeah.
Tries.
Jack, I'm considering becoming one of those horse girls after seeing this. And I could do those weird things where they hop over the equestrians, but without horses.
Like on the stick horses?
Yeah. But I'll be the horse.
Wait, is Schnitzel here? Oh, Schnitzel's
I
here.
turned
Oh,
it
my
late.
God, Schnitzel. I'm so sorry. I didn't see you.
The
Oh my
ninja.
God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're doing that again. but Okay.
What a start.
We're all drooling over Lauren's
Or
ass.
Omar.
Amazing.
Omar's
I know, I
sweating
said
over there.
I said in the chat I want to spank that.
Let's
That is
go.
not
Oh,
my
know.
butt.
all the cake?
That is an AI generated butt, just for the record.
Well, it
Megan
looks
see my
nice.
real butt. She can compare.
Don't
them.
don't ruin the fantasy.
Yeah.
That
Why
is
would you
not
ruin the
AI
fantasy?
generated. I've seen your butt. It looks just like that.
Okay, well, I did not make that photo. Let's put it that way. Somebody else did. I can't take credit for that artwork.
It's fantastic, and I love
Also,
it.
horses kind of scare me, so I wouldn't be that close to one again.
Mary
Same.
Smith, thanks for the 5, says, I will match the other 1,000. Unbelievable.
crazy.
You guys are so
Yeah.
awesome. And Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the 5, says, match, 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 just like my twins' DNA. Fletcher Boy, thanks for the 10. Megan Fox, I'm going to play golf. You need Ricada to derail the stream. Oh, we don't need him to derail this stream.
It's already
stream.
gone.
We can derail it all by ourselves. Margarine Muskrat, thanks for the 10. OF, but is just Bacon reading emails from my least favorite coworkers in that voice.
I can read it in whatever voice you want.
John, thanks for being a member. All this could have been a haiku. Palomopicus, thanks for the 5. Wellington, I was there. Well, okay, I was a horse and it was a previous existence. John Pagadillo, thanks for the 5. Maybe if LO goes to jail, she can be taught about what a haiku is. Do they do that in like Martha Stewart jail? I think you have to go to Martha Stewart jail, like the white collar.
Yeah, like Corey Richens, she's at home Googling, what are rich white prisons?
Kitty meow, thanks for the 5. Megan, what's with the turtleneck? Bacon has put you to shame. How can this be? It's because I'm freezing. It's 44 degrees, and I didn't know bacon was going to be all boobalicious, or I might have tried, but I'm
Listen,
cold.
I only know one way of getting money, okay? And they're the last things I got left. This is it. This is it. No, I wanted to dress up for Laura's birthday. It's a special occasion. Happy birthday.
I'll tell you what, when we hit $5,000 raised, I will change into a booby shirt.
I thought you were going to
Me
auction
too.
off my tits for real.
I
No,
do
I'm
it.
going to auction off mine.
Out.
No, let me tell you something. I've done a lot more for a lot less, folks.
Somebody,
John, thanks for the just Nacho Libre vibes. Oh God, this
somebody
is such
just donated $2,000.
Oh my God! Do I have to put on the booby shirt already?
Go get it. Show us your tits, Megan.
Oh my god.
How many photos is
Hold
that,
on.
Lauren?
I'm actually sitting here topless, so.
How many people are gonna see your butt too?
Wait, mine's not updating.
There's one on top that's $1,000.
No. That's a top donation, but that didn't
Oh.
come in today.
No, there's a brand. If you hit see all,
We're at 75. We're at 75, 293 though. Wait, hold on. So
Yeah.
how much is that? Hold on. I have to do the math now. And I'm not good at streamers in math, not me. I cannot do it.
3,100 something, right?
Where did we start? 71,111. That's where we started. $4,182. Good job. Good
Wow.
job. So that means I owe you guys 3 more spins. We have 3 more spins to do. We better get on it.
Everybody start showing your tits.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
are
we're
you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Those
Let's go.
schnitties.
Oh boy. I'm so uncomfortable.
Good.
I'm wearing a shirt, Omar. It's a shirt under here.
How do we put Omar in the middle like Brady Bunch?
Are Laura
Oh,
Owens.
that's easy. Here we go. Let's put the
drag
man in the middle.
Yeah.
Twins.
Oh boy.
Be the twins.
The
over
twins.
here.
Let's go.
There's too many people in the studio and I can't find my buttons anymore because there's so many people in here. How do I stop
This is going to be a
sharing?
joke later. Bacon was
There
on
we
top
go.
of Omar. Lauren was underneath him.
A bacon sandwich.
Came in diagonal.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, here comes
Big
the
Tiff
wheel.
dog came in from an angle. I don't.
All right, here we go. What's next?
It
What
hurt a
is
little.
Tiff
next?
dog's a side
She's
sniper.
throwing
for
the
sure.
money on the side.
Right, right.
Ooh,
Yes.
it's having the babies. Having the babies. All right, now I don't know if you've seen this, Bacon. Have you seen Having the Babies? Have you seen my video?
No.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, get ready for it because you're about to see one of the biggest hits that Fox Den Records has ever had.
I love it.
I
Is
think
it platinum?
this is the one. Here we go.
Tell you silence not a
Nope, there's no
game.
sound. That sucks. Okay,
I
hold
have
on.
it.
I hear it.
We can hear
I
it.
hear it.
Oh, then that's my problem.
Probably you.
I don't know.
This is one of my favorites.
Even a week will do. You should know it feels so right. Having the babies. If I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. There are no ladies.
Who are the, look at this.
That's me and Tug and Jeff.
Oh my God.
If I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. Never felt this way about anyone before. Well, maybe that's not true. There were 2 or 3 more, but no one would sign this thing. So it's all now up to you. It's not gonna hurt at all. Just a solid week or 2. Oh, having the babies. If I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. There are no ladies who can say they are this tight. Oh, oh, oh. Having the babies. If I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. If you sign it, I will take the pills today. Twin flames will get doused and go away. Let me in, I wanna be one of your tribe. You and me have a real friend, love a vibe. Oh, having the babies. If I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. There are no ladies
This is a
who can
bop.
say they are this type.
Dave wants in.
Where is he? There he
is. If I don't hear back from you
What's up, Dave?
He's like, what did I just walk into?
Look at his background. Look at his background.
I love it.
Let me in, I wanna be one of your tribe. You and me have a real friend, love a vibe. Oh, having the babies. If I don't hear back from you tonight. Oh, oh, oh. There are no ladies who can say they are this tight.
All praise Dave. Dave Alleluia.
What is this Hollywood Squares bullshit? I mean, I got a phone call that we were auctioning off tits, and then this is...
He showed up for tits. Amazing.
It's 40 years and older tits, though. It might not be your genre.
Yeah, the Kelly Blue Book value
My
is
cholesterol is spiking looking at bacon bears over here. What's going on?
I brought my ultrasounds. Do you want them?
Yeah,
I was
please.
going to send them to you in an email.
I would love that.
Okay, perfect.
Again, another $1,000.
Jesus! Yay!
Wow.
Another
Nice.
1,000? Oh my God, we better get to the wheel. Oh my
We
God,
gotta get to the
what's-
wheel. I
what's
feel like we're all gonna
next?
have to take our shirts off. We're
I
doing
know. Like, what is happening? And by the way, I did not say I would take my shirt off. I said I would change it.
it. Hey, tomato, all right?
The details, Megan. The details. They're not important.
All right, here
Laura
we go.
Owens also said she was pregnant. I don't care.
Oh, are we gonna get the dating contract?
Oh,
Yes. Yes, dating contract. All right. The problem is I have no idea where it is. I'm assuming it's on Victims of Laura Owens. Let's see.
What do you need?
I was gonna say, or it's on the Padlet.
Yeah, but I can't search the who can do that for me right now? I can't search a Padlet.
The Padlet's easier to navigate now, but yeah.
Somebody find the dating contract and we'll just screw around until then. Dave, how you doing?
Good. I was late here. I was in line buying my Trump mobile phone. So
Oh my God.
What's
I
a
had,
Trump mobile phone?
yeah, they
I don't
just
even
came
know.
out. You didn't see them?
Is it just like
No.
when you go to answer a call, does it just scream insults at you?
Oh, I have a nice clean copy.
Stupid.
Hold on.
Stupid.
Can I put a link in the private chat? There you go.
You can, yeah.
Here's a
Awesome.
link in the private chat, Megan.
If
It's a
you're-
clean. It's a good clean copy.
You're incredible. You're
The Padlet is
incredible.
incredible.
All right, here we go. We've got it right here. Let me move it over to the other screen so I don't cut myself off. All right. Oh my God. Laura Owens, dating email and contract transcription. Clayton, I was going to ask you if you wanted to read the article I wrote before submitting it to the Huffington Post, but I know you won't respond. So I'll take it that I have your permission to send it in as is. Oh my God. You won't respond. So clearly you agree to this. I see how this works. Before I do that, and prior to your work getting involved with withholding income for child support, I want to ask one last time about the agreement. I've added a few things to it that are in bold. Here it is. Version 4, relationship non-disclosure agreement. I also contacted another abortion pill company who said that we could still do it at this point if we wanted to. You haven't and aren't putting pressure on me to do that, but it's really important that we talk about this if you don't want to have the twins with me. Your behavior leads me to believe that would be your preference. So you need to say something if it is. I will not hold it against you whatsoever if you sign the agreement. If you don't, that's fine, but we are having them. I just wanted to have a fresh start and remove all of this animosity from the picture. We need to be making smart decisions right now, not ones driven by emotions. Neither one of us wanted this, but it's happened. We need to make smart choices. If I don't hear back, then fine. We can continue like this, and I will submit my piece to the HuffPost. But your unresponsiveness is getting you nowhere with me and will get you in trouble with the court. Please simply consider the agreement with all the modifications. It's written entirely in your favor, not mine. All the best. Contract attachment. Here are the changes. Terms of the agreement.
Wait. This is legitimate?
Yes.
She really
You've
sent
never-
that.
I knew
thinking
you
it was gonna
hadn't
be
seen this.
enforceable.
No, I thought the contracts were the emails that she sent. Like, if you don't answer me, I'm gonna have this baby.
No. She sent an
Only goes
actual
deeper.
contract. Oh, you're in for a treat.
You're fucking lying to me right now.
Megan,
No.
I'm just pissed off that you could fake pregnancies. Here I did it 6 times the real way. I could have faked something on Fiverr. What the hell? I'm over here like Nick Cannon doing work like Elon Musk. And I could have faked this crap.
I'm the opposite. I've had 2. I'm trying to fake that they don't exist. That they're not here.
Sorry,
Wait a
my laugh is
second.
awful.
No, this is not real. I don't believe you. I
No,
have
this
not
is
gotten
real.
this far yet.
This is real. This was an attachment to an email. You must not have seen this. All right, you ready? You ready?
Give
for
it to
this?
me, Daddy. I want it.
Terms of the agreement. The couple agrees that for a period of 1 week, while determining the best court of action, not course, court action, for their pregnancy, Party A and Party B will exclusively explore a relationship with intention, meaning with the goal of turning it into something long-lasting and meaningful. There is no obligation to engage in intercourse if either party is uncomfortable with the act.
I wonder if she thought adding that last sentence would make this enforceable, because otherwise it'd be like a prostitution agreement. But that last sentence, I'm certain she researched that and said that you can't have a contract based on sexual favors. And so therefore, I'll just put in there's no obligation to engage in intercourse. And that way, maybe it will be enforced. I really wonder if she thought this was enforceable.
Chat GPT.
I think she did, Omar. I think she was like, yeah, why not?
I think Chat GPT probably told her, actually. I think that Chat GPT was smarter than her for a second.
This kind of looks like a
can't
before
do
the
that.
days of GPT, though, because there's no EM dashes and there's
That's
like
true.
I want to
errors.
put out there, this is version
Transcript.
4. So there were 3 versions before this.
That's right.
Yeah.
So she really worked on. She put some time into this.
How do you know there were more versions? She sent them?
Well, it says version 4, relationship non-disclosure. And
Yeah.
I know that there are other. I sent it in the chat, Megan. I don't know if you want to
okay.
look at the original email, but yeah, and also Clayton has some of the other ones in his email. They just weren't submitted as evidence.
My brain hurts.
This is so good, though. Oh my god. I'm gonna have let's take turns reading these things.
I'm going to send this to my husband and be like, there's no obligation for intercourse.
Oh my god, my husband
For
would
an
probably
episode.
love that. I just send him Nancy Pelosi's cleavage. No, I do. With just randomly because he makes a terrified face, and look, being married to me is like being harassed by your favorite, well, bully.
bully.
Very,
Favorite bully.
I'm very Irish like that. My love is sarcasm.
when I get on stream, I send my husband like whatever we're talking about with this, and all he says is, "I want a Tony Robbins with you."
Oh no. I'm going to write a contract that says there will be no Tony Robbins ever in this house. From the date that this agreement is signed until 1 week after, no action whatsoever will be taken in the absolute bullshit paternity case I filed against you or in any family civil or criminal court case. Party A and Party B agree to take a paternity test with the lab of Party A's choice.
Funny, that's what I call my tits, Party A and Party B.
Hey, we're baby A and baby B. Me and Buffy.
And we'll schedule it in within 24 hours of when this agreement is signed. After the paternity test results come back, providing Party A to be the father of Party B's twins, then Party B will execute you. I mean, execute a HIPAA release.
Okay.
For Party B I was just seeing if you were paying attention, to discuss the pregnancy with any of Party A's providers from the date of conception, May 20th, through the end of the pregnancy in February of 2024. If a joint decision is made to terminate the pregnancy, then Party A and Party B, now all I can think about is Bacon's boobs when I say Party A and Party B. Thanks a lot,
Fucking
Bacon.
go. That's my goal, is to infiltrate every one of you. So you think about my tits all the time.
All the time. Then
You
Party
assumed
A
I
and
already
Party
done.
B.
Schnitzel's
Like
in.
I've been putting that on my W-2 for like 2 years. It's a side hustle.
I don't recommend it.
It's part of your identifying features in your driver's license.
It's full disclosure though, so.
But Wait, did Dave just drop out? He did.
Yeah, he said he has
had
to go film.
Oh, he had to go film. Well, we love you, Dave. We love you. Thank you for being here. I love you.
I think that Lauren should bust out her milk tits that she has. She has a milk tit. She has a cow tits shirt that I saw once.
Those are horseshoes? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Clown tits.
Well, then I totally misinterpreted what I saw then.
Well, I don't just break out my tits on command, Omar, so I'll think about it.
They're all milk tits, but okay.
Not on command, only when you're least expecting it.
We forgot to show Dave Lauren's ass.
Oh no!
Oh.
Damn it!
No, wait, no, I'll send it to him right now.
No
Send it
context.
to Dave.
No
Send
context.
that to Dave immediately.
I'll be right back. I have to go get Tylenol. I'm dying.
Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. Poor Bacon. She's got a headache. We need to keep it quieter around here, folks. My God.
Oof, yeah.
If a joint decision is made to terminate the pregnancy, then Party A and Party B will stipulate to dismiss. Oh my God, look who's here. Well, we have to take a moment because Mike Marraccini has entered the stage.
Mike.
Hi.
Hey, Mike.
How's everybody doing?
Good. How are
Nobody
you?
show my ass. No.
We're having uncomfortable conversations here on the live
Send
stream.
the ass picture to Mike too, because
No, I sent it to Dave and I sent it to you.
Oh Lord.
I'm a little lost. What did I just
I
join? I
know.
literally just
Everybody
walked in the
is preparing to
house.
show their
Let me-
tits for money.
let me show you, Mike. The things we're willing to do for you. It's just insane. Lauren here has really took one for the team. She said that if someone sent $100 while she was on stream, she would send this text message to Clayton, which she did. This has happened already, and you're probably going to get it next.
I wanted to send it. I just wanted a reason for a soft rejection.
Love it.
Fantastic.
Oh, this is gold.
That should be her new StreamYard
Is it?
avatar.
Has Clayton texted you back to come over yet?
Well, that guy's gonna leave me on red for like a week.
That needs to be the new Carmen San Diego. We just like put you different places in different Lemon or whatever. It's like the Flat Stanley of LawTube.
Well, I won't copyright strike if anyone wants to use my butt. Oh my god. Dave says I picked a bad week to cut sugar because I want that cake. I sent it to him. I said, "Hey, handsome, I really liked your hair today." We can't be
All right,
friends
guys,
anymore.
we have reached $5,282. I am losing track of how many spins I need to do. Let's see, I still need to
So
do.
many.
I have 3 more to do. So we have to do, I'm putting 3 marks
Oh
on
my
here so I
God.
know to spin. I've got
We had
3
some
more to
pretty big
do.
ones. We had 2,000, 1,000.
And I will
Oh
be
my
changing my
gosh.
shirt at some point. I will be changing my shirt because the chat's very disappointed that there's no shoulder action. So I will do that. I did say $5,000, and here we are. Mike, how are you feeling? How you doing?
I'm in shock right now. I still cannot believe the support that I'm receiving. It's honestly, it's so. It just blows my mind, to be honest with you. Like that, there's all these individuals out there that are coming forward to not just help with the monetary side of it, but in the financial side, but like the words of support. Like every day, I'm getting things sent to my email, sometimes to my work email. I would prefer that doesn't happen, but you know, I like the words of support are so great. And I'm still in shock. Like I sat and I was talking with Danielle a couple of days ago, and she had no idea that the GoFundMe had skyrocketed from, I think it was like 55,000 to, I just pulled it up right now to
76.
Essentially 77,000.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm in so much shock. Like, and Snitchell will tell you this, like I debated not even ever starting a GoFundMe because I was I'd never want to ask for help, but just seeing the support that I've received is just
I said it's there.
absolutely.
You do it, and people want to help.
Well,
Yeah,
Bacon
I mean,
is back
but
in.
Snitchell, you remember there? I went back and forth with you for weeks before I even started this.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah, you did. You were very against it.
Yeah, but this is just the outpour of support has been phenomenal. I'm so appreciative of everybody. So that's long-winded answer for you, Megan, but I'm blown away by
Wow,
this.
I'm so glad. It's good to see you smiling, and I hope that Danielle is also smiling because, look, you're at the forefront of like this epic fight with her that has to be won. Like this is not a fight that that any of us can afford to lose. We've all been personally hurt by the crap that this woman has pulled, because it's not just the people. Like she's hurt you guys horrifically, right? Awful. But she also hurts justice. Like she hurts the whole process. So every single person who's been following this case is harmed in a way, because you're harming every time a person in our audience has to go and report something. It's more, they may be disbelieved because of the shit that she has done. Every time someone has to use the court system to file a paternity case in Maricopa County, are the judges now going to be looking at them like, well, I don't know what, I mean, you know what I mean? This woman has hurt justice for so many people, victims of sexual assault, people with autism, people with, I mean, it's beyond blaming everything and everyone for everything that she's done instead of just taking some responsibility. And we can't let that happen. We just cannot. And I think that this community has followed this for so long. We're going to see it through to the end. And that means however many freaking appeals she's got up her sleeve. No. Happy birthday, Laura. We're hiring a kick-ass attorney.
I think to give people some perspective too, just real quick, because look, litigating against Laura Owens is it's not that it's exhausting. It's just that she will exhaust every possible conceivable legal maneuver that she possibly can. She will run up the bill. She'll have her former attorney, jump in there and file intervener motions just to throw things off and interfere with things. She's already filed an appeal in this case after the ADA accommodations was done. She filed a writ to try to continue the November 5th hearing, and that got denied. And that happened without anybody realizing it was even done until it was denied. And so now she's filed this appeal, this new fundraiser it's not, I say new fundraiser. The money that's being raised today is to help Mike in his fight on the appeal. One of two things is going to happen. She's going to file an appellate brief. Whatever's in her brief is necessarily going to go to oral arguments. My understanding is that in California, like 95% of these go to oral argument. Yeah. So he has to prep for that. And like the quotes that he's getting, like it could run anywhere from $30,000 to like $100,000 to have to fight this on appeal if they have to, litigate the appeal, meaning filing the briefs and all whatever motions need to be filed, however they need to oppose Laura, and prepare for the oral arguments, which is the hardest part because you have to know the case law frontwards and backwards in a way that you're able to withstand scrutiny from the appellate judges that want to hear your side. And one wrong argument can maybe give Laura a thread into possibly getting the dismissal, which would have the result of necessarily taking us back, just hypothetically speaking, taking us back to where we were before November 5th when the DVRO renewal was in place. Which how that works, I'm not sure how they would do that because they'd have to reinstate something. And so, look, there's a lot of things to consider, but his fight against Laura Owens, as much fun as we're having, is very serious. And Laura Owens, and for whatever we know or we think we know about the strength of her arguments, she should not be taken lightly. And you have to prepare for the absolute worst, every conceivable possible maneuver, because it's coming. It's all coming. And you just have to know that and be ready for it. And so that's what this GoFundMe, these extra contributions are about right now.
Omar, I have a question for you. Going through this and going through the appeals, what are the chances that Laura would be required to pay Mike back this money?
It's going to be, it depends. There is cause for her to pay just because she was the losing party in the DVRO. There's other reasons for that. But ultimately in California, there's another discussion that has to be had, which is, does she have the ability to pay? Obviously, she's filing a bankruptcy this afternoon. I guess there's going to be a hearing whether or not her BK stipulation is going to be finalized or not. she has represented to courts that she's indigent. She has applied for and received fee waivers in various different courts, I believe, including California and in Arizona. At one point, she was being aided in her investigation by the public defender. However, the BK investigation has brought to light that maybe she's not been so forthcoming about her finances. And so what we really have is perhaps a circumstantial case that she's not truthful about her finances, and she probably has more assets than she's letting on. And that's going to be up for the judge to decide whether or not they award Mike attorney fees based on the DVRL renewal. But that's...
And this is a big difference from Arizona to California, where in Arizona, they can just grant the money, like that you have to pay the money. But California, like you say, you have to kind of be able to prove in a way that the other party can afford to pay those costs.
Yeah, to the point where like lots of times for these fees motions, we don't even bring the fees motion because like, what's the point? She's not going to have the money to pay anyway. And that's usually verifiable. With Laura Owens, it's all ethereal. Like it's all, smoke and mirrors. She's poor and she's indigent, but she's competing in these horse show competitions that necessarily cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to maintain and compete in, and has access to all of these other things that she has. She's litigating on multiple fronts. I mean, not just the DVRO, but there was Rob's thing, there's the criminal case, whatever else she's involved in, obviously the bankruptcy stuff. She's paying private attorneys, at least to some degree, for some of this representation. And so our theory that she has money that she's not disclosing is based off of circumstances. Can we prove it?
Yeah, that burns me that
question.
she got rid of her public defender and has hired a private criminal attorney. That's big money. Big money. Where is it coming from? And how dare she? How can the court continue to allow her to not have to pay any filing fees, et cetera? And I'm indigent. I just don't understand it when we see her spending lots of money.
Yeah. That's usually in family law. That's one of the questions they ask. Okay, all right, so you're making $0, but you have $25,000 a month in expenses, and I don't see any repossessions. I don't see any bill collectors coming. I don't see any evidence that you're not paying your bills. So how do you explain for the finances? And then she's probably going to say, or most people say, well, I'm getting help from family. Okay, well, show me some kind of proof.
I think you're muted. Are you muted?
No, can you not hear me?
Oh, there. Now I can hear you. Yeah. Okay.
No, but she's making facial expressions.
I thought you were trying to.
We're all raising our hands.
I could never be a juror. I want to be a juror so bad, but I could never be a juror because I cannot lock it down at all.
My face.
They'd have to put me in a hello Clarice mask. Yeah. Anyway,
I think you can't, but I actually was in jury duty, and my face is contempt of court. So
yeah, 100%. But yeah, no, they play the shell game with their money 100%. I mean, the parents haven't paid a mortgage payment, as far as I know, since March of 25, and that was barely. So no, excuse me, February, I guess, because March is due. I call it financial incest. There's so much intermingling of funds and commingling that I don't know how you don't prove that that's what they're doing. I mean, we have the documentation.
Well, I think she's at a point that she's bit off more than she can chew, and she's just blazing it all the way to the ground. If she doesn't go for the trial for Clayton and Greg, it's going to be something else that gets her.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to say something. Can I?
Of course.
No, you cannot.
No, sorry. So Buffy and I are very new to everything. We've been in this for 3 months. We've already covered the first part of your story, Mike. And I know everybody here has been around for years. But as a new person coming in, I just want you to know that people are really resonating with your story and what you've been through. And it is, everybody is taking it very seriously. And our support for you, all of the guys and additional victims. But, I just want you to know that as like a new person coming in, being like, holy shit, what happened here? And let
me ask you something, because you are new to this. And when you saw this, I know that Mike has fears that because of the stuff that's out there, someone will believe that he's this monster. Was there ever a moment when you were like, well, Yeah, me
No,
either.
not
Me
at all.
either.
And we have not covered because we're doing the full timeline. We have not gotten to we haven't gotten to Clayton's trial yet. We just entered Jingras. But when we were reading those texts and emails from Laura to you and watching her, as Megan said, so many other people are affected and offended by the things she claimed, but to watch her manipulate you emotionally in real time and take advantage of your good nature. Because listen, I have said publicly on ours, both Buffy and I have, like, Mike, Greg, Clayton, we all would have responded way worse than all of you.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, like your story, because you were the one that was with her for the longest, but so many of us that have been in relationships with people like that saw it exactly for what it was. And, we're sorry, because all of this, even still now, it shouldn't be happening to you. And
Yeah.
it's very disgusting that she's still continuing on with you. And to hear your wife explain things on the podcast, it was just so beautiful. She's a beautiful person. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Well,
Glad you found
first-
happiness.
I would
Yeah,
listen
first off-
to her talk forever. Like, if she please do a podcast, Danielle. I will listen to it. Love it.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you for even sharing the story, for the support, everything. Even if you're newer to the block, I still really, really appreciate it. And, each of us, I think, responded very differently as victims to her. I obviously, like, looking back, and I've talked about this extensively, I wish I would have changed so many different items of how I addressed her. But I didn't. Hindsight's 2020. But I just appreciate the support. And yes, my wife is, I feel like, the star of the show. The amount of texts that she has received from friends based off of those last couple of episodes. She's so eloquent with her speech. Like, her choice of words is way better than myself. So I agree. I think, like, the last episode, I don't know if everybody's listened to the last episode, but I love it. Kind of ties back into what Megan was saying about, the justice system and how it's flawed, and how, Laura's taking away, time where it should be spent with, the right individuals. So
I spend so much time looking at court cases, and a lot of the ones that I look at include people who abuse the system in multiple ways. One of which, the main thing that most people who abuse the court systems will do is drag things out, add cost, add time that's unnecessary. Laura is very good at that. And what Omar was saying about how you have to be prepared for the worst. We saw Laura in real time do things to make it more costly, more difficult, drag it out, filing things that had to have a response, but were never necessary to put in the first place. This is something that people who abuse litigation do on a regular basis. And I've seen it in other cases. I'm watching it happen in the Jeremy Hales case with these morons that he's up against, who are doing terrible things and have unethical lawyers, just like Jingras, who will help them to just use the system against the victim. And it's a terrible thing. And more people need to know about how that happens. And court abuse is a very big problem. It's a very big problem, and it needs to be addressed. All right, we have to spin the wheel, or we're going to get super, super behind. What's next?
I will add that also the fact that it's family court is extra disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea what goes on in family court. Let me tell you, there is some crazy, horrible shit that goes on there. Tramp stamp lawyer.
What is
All right,
this
Bacon.
one?
I have to give you the lore on this, Bacon.
Yes.
Tramp stamp lawyer. So what this came from was Tug and I were covering this early on, and we had just started streaming together. And if you are trying to enter the studio right now, by the way, there are 10 people here, and it will not let anybody else in until somebody goes. But I'm not kicking anybody off, but just letting you know, if you are trying to enter the studio,
It depends on who's waiting.
I don't know. I can't tell. It just tells me, someone tries to, and then it doesn't tell me who. But so what happened was we were streaming with Tug, and we had just started streaming together, and we were having such a hilarious time reading David Jingras's early blogs when he first started blogging about this case. And at one point, Tug, because he's so funny, at one point he just goes, "This guy is the equivalent of a tramp stamp. He's like the lawyer equivalent of a tramp stamp. And we started calling him tramp stamp lawyer. And Tug got it to trend on Twitter that night. And the next day it was hashtag tramp stamp lawyer was trending. And so I had to write a song about it. And because of course I did. Right. And let's see if I can find it. It's in my
didn't
videos.
he signed one of his blogs that, right?
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He decided. Okay, so the thing that that Jingras could do sometimes and he wasn't totally ridiculous. Hey, Nick Staro's here.
Hey,
I think the thing.
Am I the only one who dresses up for this?
No, it's a party, Nick. Happy birthday,
party.
Laura.
I was just cold. I need
Everybody
to go
threatened
change
to show their tits earlier. You missed that part. Nobody's dressed up.
Well, there might be some question about my choices, but for you who are colorblind, this is 2 shades of gray.
I promise I will go put on my party shirt while we're playing the song, actually. So I wrote a song called Tramp Stamp Lawyer dedicated to David Jingras. Just make sure you let me know you can hear this because for some reason OBS won't let me hear it.
I got it.
Yes. And we're headed out too. Thank you guys for having Bucky. Thank you.
It was nice to meet you.
Bye, friends. Raise all the money.
Oh, there's the monster drink. I like it.
I'm not leaving. I'll be right back.
Sad boy Clayton.
I love a sad boy.
Oh, jump scare.
Oh, yeah. To lie about teens and even their moms. There's a string of suicides, ruined lives. Don't get fucked, special ed, he says it's fine. Tramp stamp a liar, oh yeah. Dishka little lawyer, oh yeah. Hashtag a lawyer, hey yeah. Did you go out on a fair player? Did you blow your chances with shady behavior? Did you stalk and lie about a couple of babies? Call Tramp Stamp Lawyer. He likes crazy ladies. You've never read Emotion. Life is your chump. You're writing rainbow markers and fucking blame Trump. Hashtag yikes. Texas yuck. Emotion denied. Just bad luck. Oh yeah. Internet lawyer. Oh yeah. Tramp Stamp Lawyer. Oh hell yeah. Hashtag lawyer. Oh hell yeah.
Hail Queen.
Do you need a road to save the day? Do you have a problem that should
That's her right now in the casita.
It's just $50,000
Right.
to retain today.
She's like, but it's my
Tramp stamp the
birthday.
liar. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Internet lawyer. Oh yeah. Tramp stamp lawyer. Oh hell yeah.
Legally, I know that doesn't make any sense, but that is irrelevant. If I go on,
irrelevant.
it is
You know
absolutely
it.
no.
That
It
is not irrelevant. You know it.
Texas yuck. Motion denied. Just bad luck.
Can I sue you for that? Can I
Poor
sue you for that?
Mike's like,
I
what
think
did I
what you
come
do
into?
is reprehensible. I don't like it.
Right.
Can I sue you for that?
Well, Mike, this is how seriously we take Laura Owens.
Can I sue you for that?
We keep
Was that
ourselves
David
saying
on Dr.
lawyer.
Phil?
We keep ourselves saying with this kind of stuff.
Mike,
Dr.
I
Phil.
have to ask you. I know you probably. Well, I don't know if you do know because it's behind the scenes. But what are the chances you think she goes to trial and tries to testify?
Oh, I hope so. Oh.
Me too. The good
You
news
know,
is
like-
if she does, we're all going to be rich. It's going to be so great.
Yeah,
I mean, if the county is having financial issues, they can always put out a live stream themselves and ask for super chats for questions to ask on cross-examination.
Those are for
Well.
breadsticks, Nick.
Oh.
I would say the odds are pretty high. that it goes to trial.
My dreams are coming true. I'm going to be a real content creator, Daddy.
I mean, if she's going to accept a plea deal, it's going to be like the night before trial, and where
I agree.
everybody flies
Or the
out
day,
there,
or the day
and
of, so that she gets on camera, and they'll do it right then and there in the courtroom, and right before trial starts, and we're all there and ready to go. That's what I expect her to do.
I expect her to show up with the cast.
That'll be dumb though, because that'll be a plea open to the court. So that's a wonderful move. Go ahead. I didn't mean it was dumb. Go ahead and do it, Laura.
She did. Yeah, but I would say the odds are high. I can't imagine her accepting fault. Like, I feel like she's going to go down with the sinking ship, like just the pure lack of empathy that she has. So I think the chances are really high, if I had to give a guess.
Let me just tell you, I'm working very hard overtime so that if she takes a plea deal and she gets off with a slap on the wrist, that every time someone Googles her name, they see a 40-year-old woman who calls herself Bacon Bears on the internet roasting that bitch full fire.
I love it. Keep it up. Keep it up. I'm sure it's great.
They have no self-preservation instincts at all, the whole family. So we'll see.
Let's see where we're at. 77,480. That brings today's total to 77,480. 6,369. Wow.
Because I just noticed Megan changed her shirt already.
Well, I had to. I said I would. I said I would. I said I would put on the booby shirt if we hit 5,000, and we did.
So you know, favor by not doing that.
These things, you got to save these things for special occasions.
Yeah, listen.
I could, but I will spare you a show of.
I was gonna say, I'll threaten to put on my booby shirt.
My favorite new thing is the sparkly bra from Victoria's Secret has the sparkly straps, because if they end up showing, it doesn't. They look like you meant it to happen. So.
I feel like I'm gonna look over and it's just gonna be Nick in the jacket, like just the jacket.
Hugh Hefner style. You got to.
We reach 100,000 goals. I will only have the jacket on.
I was about to say, if we reach the goal, I've got so much cosplay, but
that's
true. A long day.
Hey, folks, I got to run. I love you all. Thank you guys all for doing this, and thanks for having me in here.
Yay! Bye, Omar.
Bye,
Omar. It's been fun.
Thanks for being here.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Damn, I thought Nick was going to show his tits.
Oh,
I was promised.
It's muscle in resting state. I've rested for 30 years.
Oh, funny. Tony Marie became a new member over on Bacon Bear's channel.
I love it. Another person with a wig fetish. I found my people.
Restreaming.
Yes, you may restream. You can share this out on your channel if you would like to, Nick. Wendy Michelle, thanks for the 2. Did we play breadstick money? It is on the wheel. So we need to spin the wheel again, though. So let's do that.
Lauren, that unbrushed texture is spot on.
That was my
I don't have a brush.
Spot on. Laura Owens has never seen twins or conditioner in her life.
Oh, God.
All right, let's see. What's next? Oh, it's going to be Look at Me, Daddy.
Look at me, Daddy.
Yeah. Okay, now this is an interesting one. So when David Jingras was arrested for his DUI, Reddit, as you can imagine, went absolutely wild. And it was a hilarity. It was so funny to watch Reddit just go crazy. And I decided to make a song out of the Reddit comments about David Jingras' recent DUI arrest. And oh boy, it turned out better than I could have imagined. And I'm so mad my OBS is not letting me hear these, because these are some of my favorite songs. And I just have to sit here and watch the video go by with I can't hear it. That sucks. And I can't figure out how to make it work. Brad, I could use your help, but I'm not sure you could fix it. I already asked ChatGPT and it told me to do a thing and the thing didn't work. And so, but anyway, well, I use OBS for my camera and for all the audio goes through it. So it's probably an OBS problem. I don't know. It said that the monitor was not turned on, but I turned it on and I still can't hear it, but everybody else can.
It's
All right.
Greg. Greg hacked you.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's definitely Greg. This is the song. Well, actually, I know how I can hear it. I don't have to share the video through my computer. I can share the browser and then I can hear it because it is on my YouTube channel. Hold on. Let's just do that. Let's be smarter, Megan. Work smarter. Get around.
Hey, by the way, Omar just left, so he probably won't see this now, but he did ask me to put on the cow tits or whatever he called it earlier. So
Yeah, show him to me.
Milk boobs.
Horseshoe boobs. That really is perfect.
I didn't quite get to it before he left the screen.
that
but
from her
I'll
clothing
send him a
line?
picture.
Yeah.
I'll send him a picture like I sent Clayton a picture. So it'll be
You
fun.
have that from her clothing line?
No, somebody made it for me, and it's not exactly the one that she sells because she would have a field day if we did that. But
I think
no,
she
it's-
took it
it's
down
simple.
anyway. Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
It was horrendous.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool.
I mean, I would wear it, but then I'd forget that I was going to a PTA meeting or something.
I could see that happening to you. That could
Maybe,
happen to me too.
Megan, these are the types of shirts I wear. You know, I've got to start eating at home more. Love Dahmer.
Mike, can you tell me if today's your mom's birthday or if that's just a Facebook thing?
No, it is my mom's birthday.
Okay, just checking.
I have the
Because
same
people they just have
birthday.
wrong birthdays. So
That's who we really should be celebrating today.
Yeah.
All right. Here we have a song in Reddit posts about David Jingras' recent DUI arrest.
An attorney being arrested for an alcohol-related crime. I'm shocked. Shocked, I say. You really cannot make this shit up. No way. His second DUI, right? He had one in 2008. I did not have this on my bingo card, but here we are today. Hey, look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now.
Didn't he also get pulled
DT
over
passed
right
the
by the
bar, but then
casita?
kept coming
Yes.
back. I don't feel bad for him.
Yes.
His life has spiraled since
Hey, you got
meeting
some more
Laura,
with
yet he never learns the knack. Carmageddon is upon us. No fucking way. No way, I'm gagged. Well, that's how Laura got into this mess today. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Any day now, he's going to sue the entire internet into oblivion, and he and Laura are gonna win the bigliest. Any time now. But Your Honor, I have a case I want to argue before the Supreme Court somehow. Oh man, you can't just yell. Rule 26 is a defense to this. Rule 26 will get him out of this. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Hope the cop had his body-worn camera on. I want to see that video. I wonder if he's compliant or mouthy with law enforcement. You know, he was hoping it'd be a while before this sub found out about this new DUI fiasco. Take his driver's and law license away at this point. Seriously, get an Uber. He's an asshole. No more cruising, no more joints. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Instead of European vacations, go to rehab, sir. Maybe someone will let him use her lifetime Uber while his license is suspended for this. Or rent him a saddle and horse. She could use the money to pay Clayton's fee for sure. He probably played the Do You Know Who I Am card. I'm a famous internet lawyer who has been to France and has seen famous people. I was on Dr. Phil. I vacation on a yacht. I am the Conor McGregor of litigation. Oh, look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now.
Equating
Look
to a
at me,
rapist.
daddy.
That's nice.
I'm a real criminal now. I want to laugh, but DUIs are just a stupid, awful thing to do. Let him and Laura rot in prison too. Looks like he won't be grazing his Chevy anywhere near my property anytime soon. The levee was dry, but Gingy wasn't. See the example of all can, Massachusetts. What a zoo! Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now.
That was a banger. I love that song. It is my favorite, literally my favorite song ever. I think it turned out so well. I forgot about the Canton reference.
The
Yes.
fact that he references himself and refers to himself as the Conor McGregor of litigation, and also he's been charged with statutory rape, might be my favorite thing. Might be my favorite thing.
I know.
So
I
gross.
know. Oh my God, Schnitzel, your picture.
What?
I just want to bite it.
There's two of me in here.
Let's go.
I should have zoomed in on the ass.
There's going to be rumors that me and Lauren are having an affair.
Right.
I want it.
Join the fucking club.
Can I
All
get
right.
Father of the twins. I'm reliably told that they can happen by yourself.
What?
From Laura.
Mhm.
I'm surprised she hasn't sued herself for assault, sir. We've talked about this.
Awesome. All right, we have to spin the wheel again. We have to spin it. We got more to do. What's coming up next? Oh yes! I was hoping this would come up. The crying video.
Yay!
Yes. Okay. Bacon Bears has not seen the
No, this is
Laura Owens
horrifying.
Facebook meltdown. I don't know if Mike's seen it. Mike, if you seen it.
Also, Mike, one of the things that we talk about in my chat a lot is because a lot of us are mothers and, you know, our kids are older. I have a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old, and we say it's easier to prove that we were pregnant 10 years or 6 years ago easier than Laura could prove that she's pregnant now. So just in case you were wondering, I know you're not going to believe me, but I did bring a very real ultrasound. I can send it to you if you want. It might say Bacon Bears on it, but don't worry about that. I got it in Mission
As long as
Viejo.
it doesn't say Fiverr.
Yeah, well, I got it in Mission Viejo, or maybe Los Angeles. Maybe either way,
or maybe
it depends if you're looking for it somewhere. It's not there.
Right, I found it. And if you want, I can send it to you, just in case.
We'll love it.
Okay,
we'll
great.
love it.
Just great.
I have managed to not watch this video for almost 3 years or however long it's been since she actually posted it. And I'm doing this for the team today.
Where did she post this?
Facebook.
Her personal Facebook and public Facebook, and then she was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to post that publicly," but she did for like an hour and then removed it.
Well, yeah, she did though, because if you're posting it to just your friends and family, you're not saying my name is Laura Owens, because everyone knows who you are.
She holds up today's newspaper like it's a hostage video.
You are going to really enjoy this, or it's going to send you into some kind of a panic state. So, Mike, if
That's
you're
all right.
feeling
I have my
nauseous at any
Excedrin
point,
right here.
Just tell us to stop, and we'll tell you some jokes, okay? Because
All right.
if you get nauseous at any point, we will take her face off the screen.
My name is Laura Owens, and I know that before I even started this video, people on Reddit, just by virtue of the fact that I'm speaking up for myself, have started threads about me where they're critiquing my looks, where I'm becoming a meme.
Oh no, she's a meme.
Content.
I didn't know stick figures could be memes.
She's oh no, Laura, what will you do? You're becoming a meme. Well, maybe you shouldn't do shit like this.
It's douche canoe and pregnancy faker.
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
You guys, he's a very serious internet-based personality. Very famous, very internet-based.
I mean, a person who doesn't want to become a meme should probably not do
I
this.
have done nothing except get pregnant by the fucking bachelor.
Me too, bitch. Me too. Me too.
Creators like
she has a Fleetwood Mac shirt on, so possibly the only band with a more screwed up love life than hers. Like, gotta love the love quadrangle reference.
Mike, I have to ask. Oh
yeah, go ahead.
I just want to ask Mike, like, obviously you're so far removed from this because it's been so long. Is it weird? Is it like an out of body experience to see things like this of her now?
Yeah, I think for the level of which this has taken off, I mean, because for so long I was just fighting solo and nobody else knew about it. And so to see it all kind of come around, what was it, like 5-6 years later, it is kind of an out of body experience. I mean, the whole thing is an out of body experience. The support I've received. I mean, I had somebody approach me at the airport the other day. Like it's just
Really?
it's all for real. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a Z-list celebrity status, but
That's amazing.
it's for somebody to come up and approach me. I thought it was wonderful.
I think it's incredible that this is happening to you. I love it.
Yeah.
Dave Neal and I just died inside. We don't get recognized in public. I see Dave in the chat. He's crying. He's crying. Me and Dave are like, Jesus, when do we get recognized in public?
You know what,
Never.
Megan? I'll make a TED talk about you, and then we can get you recognized.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. Am I seeing a close up of my ass at the bottom of the screen?
Oh yes.
You make me want to do squats again. I'm just saying. I feel like
That's AI. That's not my butt, dude. My butt's way bigger than that.
Don't ruin my fantasy.
Yeah, seriously. I was having a moment here.
Can you put me right below Lauren?
Oh my God.
There we go.
That's a multi-tiered cake if I've ever seen one.
Put me right under Lauren.
Okay, hold on. I had to move you. Perfect. Oh my God. Oh, Dave's back. Dave's back.
Look, I just came on to tell you I do get recognized, so you're going to have to speak for yourself. Get recognized all the time. Hey, Mike.
Like it's just you, Megan.
I guess it's just me.
All right, love you
I
guys.
guess
It's a big deal.
Bye.
He's like, just so I can rub it in your face.
Okay.
People actually do recognize me.
You just had to let me be the only one.
Yeah.
I think the Starbucks drive-thru is the only people that recognize him. You know?
Or possibly the Taco Bell. Taco
Possibly.
Bell.
Possibly.
Taco Bell drive-through quite often, so I feel like that's a favorite spot.
Only time I recognize is in
are
the
happy
liquor
because
store.
they have something to talk about on their podcasts and
Thanks for the
YouTube
content,
channels
Laura.
tomorrow. So they have all of that. And what I have
your welcome song
is
Oh, Flux is here. Yay.
what's up? What I have is what I feel like no privacy anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Aw.
bitch, you went to the sun.
Aw.
You literally went to the sun and you were like, I got pregnant by the Bachelor. What? What do you expect? You gave up your privacy. You
Right.
shouldn't have done that.
I
And now
went to the internet, and now I'm on the internet. What?
I went to Reddit and I gave them my portal. I gave them my portal login and with all my fabricated documents, and they caught me. Like, what do you? So yeah, cry about it. Or you know what's better? Apologize to the people that you did this to and go away quietly, and no one will have anything to say anymore. It will all stop. It will stop tomorrow. Apologize. Well, maybe not tomorrow. Give it a month.
No, not me. I'm not stopping ever. I'm on this train. I'm gonna ride it till the fucking wheels fall off.
But I mean,
My kind of woman. We live with spite and hold grudges, and we're going to stay alive
Yeah.
for longer than her, at least.
Yeah.
This will get awkward.
This is when the fake
No
tears
reputation.
come.
No name.
Oh no, you have a reputation,
Yeah,
sweetheart.
your reputation precedes you, girl.
Yeah.
It's a very
It's just
strong
life.
reputation.
Yeah.
And this is by no means a cry for help. I'm not suicidal right now. I'm not,
Not right
at
now.
all.
Not right now.
You've never
right now,
been
maybe later.
You've never
I
been
like how-
self-heading in your life.
I like how she says, I'm not right now, because we all know that she loves to use that threat to get people
Yeah.
to do things that she wants them to do.
After this
But-
video, because she said she's suicidal, I do have a question for Mike. So remind me.
Okay.
Feel like it's important for me to speak out and say that this is how I'm feeling as a result of what they've done to me.
What they've done?
And this is how it looks like if you've been cyberbullied, as I have and mischaracterized.
Oh, the bully, says the cry bully herself. This is what kills me the most, is how much bullying this woman has done to so many people, not just the men she was involved with, but landlords, Uber drivers, construction workers. You know, I hate to think how she treats waiters. Can you imagine?
I see how she treats police officers. Could
Yeah.
you imagine?
Yeah,
Excuse me, ma'am, would you like some water?
podcast
Go fuck yourself.
I bet she doesn't even tip her Uber Eats.
Well, she does. Yeah, I mean, she sued Uber. I mean, this is just the idea that she's being so mistreated, and we have all these real life stories of the people she's mistreated. It's just it kills me.
For months.
For months, you've done this to men for years. Bitch, get a life.
Do you notice that this is a different take because
he's been fighting this woman for 10 years. 10 years she has been in his life trying to make it miserable. 10 years, and she has the nerve to complain about a couple of months with some memes.
People say shit like this, and way worse stuff about me on Reddit every single day. And I gotta tell you, this is not how you respond to it. Blake,
I'm gonna fight him. I'll fight everybody, Lauren. I'll die for you.
It's a waste of your time. What you want to do is not fight them. You want to let them fuck off into their corner, and then they die off. You know what I mean? So
let me fight you.
True.
Okay.
You don't give them any oxygen, but this woman wakes up, she eats, sleeps, and breathes Reddit. Everything about her she has to inhale.
That's the worst thing you can possibly do for yourself. And I actually, this is probably not a popular opinion, but I actually hate that she's reading these things because I don't like to see people upset like this. I think it's not. I don't enjoy seeing people upset, but at the same time, you have to pay attention to it because if you don't pay attention to it, you don't see the manipulation. So
Right. Dave Neal is apologizing to you, Lauren. He says he's sorry for saying those things.
Dave Neal has a lol cow.
Only be sorry that you didn't follow through, brother. That's it.
I became pregnant by The Bachelor.
When? Where? How? What? No.
But
bye.
who says I became pregnant? That is such a weird statement. I became pregnant.
Weird phrasing.
Also, I just love how in her text messages she's like, I don't care that he's the Bachelor, and then brings him up every 5 seconds. The fact that he was on The Bachelor.
I know.
Guys, I thought Dave was apologizing for not eating my cake that he texted me earlier.
No.
I didn't realize he was making a joke about the Reddit comments. I'm sorry. Dave, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. A much bigger asshole than the one I sent you earlier. How about that?
You are Tony Robbins.
Were two men who I have restraining orders against who contacted that Bachelor, who contacted content creators, and they decided that it was free game to talk about my past.
Yeah.
They said that I had done this before, and in saying that I had done this before, they meant that I had been pregnant before, which I have. I've been pregnant.
No. They claimed it.
No.
You didn't mean you were pregnant. They said that you claimed it. Jack Fox is here. Jack says that was a good shout. And became pregnant. It's a weird way to say that, isn't it, Jack?
Shells just said she donated her $1,000 match.
Oh, that's so awesome. Hold on. Let's go check.
Shells, yes.
Let's go check. Where are we at? Hey, Jack, we've got one more slot open. Do you want in? I think I've got your email. 77,
just now,
985.
4 minutes.
79. Holy cow.
This is crazy.
Megan, show me your tits. You know what? No, Mike's here. Mike, show me your tits.
Seriously, I'm about to get completely undressed and break
I
every
need a
YouTube
shoulder
rule.
of justice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go get.
These are the tits of justice.
Somebody get Brad in here. He needs to show off the shoulder of justice. We need Brad. Brad, come on. Jack, I'm going to send you a link if you want to hop in here. We've got one slot available. Whoever gets in here first gets it.
I texted the link to Brad a while ago, but
he must be working. Poor Brad. I'm always pestering him about joining my.
He's eating lunch,
show.
Megan. Leave him alone.
No, it's
motion to compel lunch.
The man's trying to eat his lunch.
Motion to compel Brad to appear.
There's so many $100 donations too. Like it's adding up, and even like 25. People are giving whatever they can. It's pretty impressive.
It is impressive. Like, hey, even $5, $1, $2, it's all worthwhile because there are so many of you. There are so many of you that if you all just threw in $1, $5, it's amazing because this community is huge.
I also want to tell you that Margarine Muskrat is the person that I've been talking to behind the scenes that said that if we got it 2,000 that she would match it. So she just matched it.
Awesome.
It's amazing.
Thank
It's
you.
amazing.
It's like incredible.
Hell yeah.
I gotta do the math again. All right, we'll put Laura back up and continue listening to this shit show. While
Mike, our audience wants to know that you're okay watching this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
I'm
worried.
fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
What are super tits? I'm seeing super tits a lot in chat.
what do you mean? What are super tits?
Super
Do I
tits?
have to
How do
pull
you
them
not know
out?
about super
Yes.
tits?
Listen. These
I
things
do
are
get-
held
I
up by
mean-
bungee cords and prayer. Let's go.
The joke is about super tips. Super tips is something that we do AI voices to send chats on. Super tips, supertip.gg/Megan Fox, but I always mispronounce it and it comes out super tits. Yeah, it's a thing.
That's what they are.
It twice before, which is something that I really didn't want to come out because I thought people would judge me for it.
Oh,
we did.
And I did have 2 abortions in the past, but
You know, this really bothers me because I don't believe this woman has had any abortions because I don't think she's ever been pregnant. And so again, here's another group of people that she's riding their coattails of their pain or their, is people who've had abortions. And it's like, come on, can you please stop doing this to every group imaginable? Is there anybody she hasn't offended?
Well, and that's the thing, Megan, like when you were coming up and you were talking about how she, uses the legal system and how she weaponizes that against people. One of the things I think the reason that we want to come, especially to the guys' defense, is because most of us watching this are women. Most of us have dealt with pregnancy. We've dealt with miscarriages. We've dealt with child loss. We've dealt with sexual assault. We've dealt with domestic violence, and we understand the realness of those situations. We understand what it is like to really live those experiences. So for somebody to come out here and just use it so frivolously as a joke is what makes us all very mad as a collective. And, we've talked about it too with her saying she's autistic. I have an autistic son, and nothing pisses me off more than her just being like, yeah, I'm autistic now, which is why I'm a shit human being. Like she takes all from these groups who have these real life experiences, who go through these real life challenges, and she throws things at people, and it's awful. It's awful.
Look who's here. It's Jack Fox.
Oh, yay.
What's
Hello.
up, Jack? Never a truer word. We love your analysis, sir. We are doing this fundraiser for Mike Marraccini today. And tell me about became pregnant. That is the weirdest phrasing. What does that mean?
It's very passive, right? How many women have we got here that have had children? You are pregnant, or you were pregnant. You talk about it very actively.
I was
when
pregnant.
You're pregnant. Yeah,
right.
I got pregnant. I got pregnant. Like you would say, I got pregnant, or I was pregnant, but not I became pregnant. It's passive. It is passive.
It's
like,
a very odd voice. It's a very odd voice to say, and it's very distancing.
Yes.
What I noticed when she talks about the pregnancy, the one with Clayton especially, where I've seen most of the words, is she's very process driven about it. Every woman I know that's been pregnant, it's been a very emotional thing. It's been a very, at one with them thing. And yet Laura talks about it very much as process. She talks about the evidence that she has, that she was pregnant in a way no other woman I've known does, and just doesn't talk about the pregnancy itself in a almost a holistic way. Also, when was that video recorded? When she was claiming to still be pregnant?
I believe so.
I
Yeah.
think right.
So
then became. No,
yeah,
I am pregnant.
That's even weirder.
I am pregnant, is what you would say.
You know what, Jack? Flux and I were just talking about this, and we were talking about it because, Flux is a woman who has never been pregnant, and I'm a woman who has been pregnant, and we were just talking about her language, and she's almost there. And it's like she's there enough to talk about being pregnant, but for those of us who experienced pregnancy, she doesn't talk about it in a way that she's had those real life experiences, which is what makes us able to call her out right away, because there's just verbiage and feelings and different things that we would use that somebody who's never been pregnant would use.
That's exactly it. When you tell a lie, it's coming from a different part of your brain than where the truth would come. Where your truth sits in your brain is where what you've experienced, it's what you've felt, and your brain turns that into language really easily and really naturally. When it's coming from the constructed part of your brain has a much harder time just making the words flow and making it all sound believable. It's a real tell as to whether someone's being deceptive or whether someone is telling you the truth. It's just, do the words flow? Can you picture what they are saying? Or you go on edge and go, became pregnant? Ooh, that's a strange way of wording it.
This video is from 12/20/2023.
Oh, so this was after she allegedly lost them then?
No, wait.
Right.
No. Well,
no, that's when it was posted.
No, because she didn't put the affidavit. Well, we didn't know until December 27th, I think, was the day that it was put into the court.
And it was actually the
December
27th. 19th. I'm not trying to be a stickler, but
no. Okay, thank you. No, I knew it was around Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around
Wait
Christmas.
a second.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, so the hearing wasn't until 2024 then. I'm still new, but I'm getting my years messed up. So the hearing wasn't until 2024?
Right. Now, I guess in Laura's narrative, this video, I guess, would have been made after she knew she wasn't pregnant, but she didn't tell anybody until December 19th. Because what date, Schnitzel, what date was the November hearing where she was 100% pregnant?
Oh God.
November 24th.
Second?
November
22nd?
I think it's second, isn't it?
November 2nd. Okay. So November 2nd, she tells the court she's 100% pregnant and she just saw Dr. Higley last Friday.
She was deep-throating a monster, yes?
But in that same month of November, then she claims in, May or whenever Jingras comes in, she claims in that February hearing with Corey on February 24th, she claims that she had a miscarriage but doesn't really know when or where. Then Jingras gets involved and she found out in November around the 14th that she was at Mom Doc. So if this was made December, what did you say, 20th?
19th.
Yeah. 19th. This video was made on the 19th?
Yep.
Okay. So if this was made on the 19th, then in her constructed narrative, it happened after the supposed miscarriage, which I don't believe happened at all because she wasn't pregnant. You don't get pregnant by blowjobs. That's my lesson for you kids today. Blowjobs do not impregnate you.
What?
That is good to know.
Right?
I was unsure. I was unsure about that.
See that?
It might have been the ping pong effect.
Well, all this time flux, you didn't have to be a lesbian. See?
Look at that.
Depends on me then. I wouldn't have cut off all my hair.
Yeah. In the bathroom, she was doing the bicycle thing, and then she spit right up.
Oh God!
I wasn't ready for that to come out.
That's the audio right after what Nick said is diabolical.
And I've been really harassed.
Bacon, you missed the best facial expression. You were looking away. I'm going to make you watch it again.
This is my sleep paralysis.
There it is.
And I've been really harassed for it. Dave has made
where
more
are
than
the tears?
50 videos and more like podcast content than I could possibly count.
Just wait.
Talking about me. He specializes in Bachelor content, but what he's talking about has nothing to do with The Bachelor.
It does. Actually, it does.
Me in my past. It's shaming me for it.
Nobody's shaming for it. Girl, you could have had 26 abortions. As long as they're all real, we don't care.
And it's like, I feel like anything that...
Is this like a sound only dogs can hear?
Yes.
I wish.
Life. And I, was like
embarrassed or ashamed of. Like these 2 prior abortions have just been brought to light and have been like just things that have helped him monetize channel.
She's a terrible
I've been called every
actress.
name.
Yeah, terrible. I think she poked herself in her left eye at one point because she was like digging her fingers in, trying to get moisture out. Because if you notice that finally there's a little bit of moisture underneath that eye, but it's the same one she was literally digging in with her finger.
Am I the only one? I might be the only one who thinks that it probably does fucking suck to have all of these people coming after you. I think part of it is because, she doesn't want to be caught, and she's been caught, and she's being called out on all of this shit. But also, I'm sure it is emotional and it probably does hurt, but she did it to herself.
Right. No, that shit sucks. I'll tell you like firsthand, that shit sucks so much, especially when you feel like it's not justified. But the thing is, when you're guilty, it probably feels a lot worse because not only are you getting all this backlash, but you're getting caught, and what they're saying is true to some extent.
Well, that's the thing, and we've talked about this before. I personally, in my personal opinion, think that Laura is she's a perpetual victim, right? So she does these things, and then all she sees is the fact that everybody's coming down on her instead of taking. I think she lacks self-awareness. She doesn't have enough self-awareness to be like, oh shit, my actions have consequences.
No, she lacks self-accountability.
Well,
She's aware of what she's doing.
There's a conflict there, though, when you rationally understand in the back of your brain that you've done something wrong, but you refuse to acknowledge it. That makes it. I feel like that amplifies it.
And she went so long without being caught by people.
She was emboldened.
Well,
by many
don't
people.
crime.
Nobody's. I'm not rooting for her, just to point that out. But like,
no,
I just think like, there's a lot of stuff.
Lauren,
probably
you and
going
I
on
are
with
going to have a
Blazer.
talk. I don't like the side that you're on over here.
What side am I on? I'm like
gonna-
one wide angle. I don't have a side. You know what I mean?
I'm going to pop off.
I've seen that wide angle, girl.
But is Rachel going to hop on?
Yeah, she's gonna hop
Awesome.
on.
I'll head out. But
Yeah,
maybe
and
I'll
come
see you
back.
guys later.
Come back after.
Bye.
Because I'm sure Rachel won't stay forever. Rachel, you can pop in now. Thank you, Schnitzel. Appreciate
Oh,
that.
I just saw that. Sorry, guys.
That's
While
okay.
she's popping in, this is what she was doing on the flight with me to Iceland. This is how she was acting. So it is like slightly triggering to see that, in the sense of like, I remember this is exactly how she was acting. Just like
The second
it
that
was
you
just loud, fake crying. I probably and this went on for so long. And again, it was a red eye flight, so it was very embarrassing.
the second that
But
that you said that's how she was acting, I said, so if a note was written, whoever that was writing that note to save everybody on that plane that day for the rest of the flight. Like the way you would
How awkward that was.
Right? Like you would distract a toddler the same way. That's my
Totally.
Somebody should have handed her an iPad or something.
That's a great theory.
Rachel Juarez, by the way, welcome to the show. Rachel
Hi.
Juarez, our very own hot bench judge. We love you. I'm so glad
I've got
you're
my
here.
swag on today.
Our very own first line defense against David Jingras.
I try. You know.
Rachel, by the way, that debate between you and David is one of my favorite things ever to watch. I could watch it every day.
I needed a blood pressure
damn
cuff.
life. If I was stuck on an island somewhere and I could only watch one thing, that's what I would watch.
Megan, that is not a good thing, is all I have to say about that.
It was so good, though. You
endorse that.
destroyed him. It was so good. You destroyed him completely. Mike, I want to tell you, like, listening to this, I hadn't put that together, that this is what she was acting like on the plane. But of course, it makes perfect sense. And interesting, you were saying it was like fake crying. I'm not sure that she can cry like real tears. I'm not sure she can feel these things. To me, she appears to be acting all of the emotions that she has. Like it's an act almost. Like was she squeezing out tears on the plane? Do you remember? Or was it just the
Yeah, it was just like the whiny sounds. I think she was trying. I mean, if you consider this crying, it was almost identical to what she's doing on this video. And it was just like loud. Why don't you love me? Why can't you be with me? Like, it was all these things. And it went on. It went on for a long time until I moved obviously to the back of the plane and went in the bathroom. But the point being is this is what she was doing when I was sitting next to her. And, you know, for anybody in the surrounding area, it was so loud. So,
Mike, I have to ask you, you're sitting in your seat. You've put your bag up. You put your seatbelt on. She shows up. What is that like? Because you're like, shit, I'm going to be stuck in a metal tube with this bitch for 16 hours.
I was about to say, did you try to figure out how you could DB Cooper your way out of this? Because I've been like, does anyone have a sheet? I've got suspenders. We're going to try this. YOLO.
YOLO.
yeah, I would say like the way I felt was just like in complete shock because we had talked about just me going, and the reason being is because of everything that had gone on up until that point. And so it was just like a moment of shock where it was just like you don't even know what to say. You're just like mouth is on the floor. Obviously, looking back, I should have just grabbed my bags and walked off the flight. But just let my checked luggage just go to Iceland. But it was it was just shock. Everything is shocking when you look back at it.
Yeah. Well, she says in her TED Talk that you told her to kill herself. And I want to tell you that I've told people to kill themselves for a lot less. So you're fine.
I tell people that on the internet all day long.
Yeah, just,
Can I just tell you, that is one of the things in DV proceedings that, like, not related to this case, that has been so frustrating, is seeing how many times a judge has said there was a death threat because somebody says, I'm going to kill you. And I actually, about a year ago, showed a judge a text with my husband. I was like, he forgot to sign my kid up for softball. Yeah. I said, I'm going to kill you, Rob. Like, it's not a death threat.
Yeah.
Ask my kids, context. Is it a Tuesday? Like,
right. Yes. And that has happened at least half a dozen times that I know of. And occasionally it's actually a threat. But more often than not, they're like talking about a grocery list, and someone says, "I'm going to kill you."
Should we talk about
the
occasionally part there? I'm a little concerned.
I have a theory about Napkin Lady, though. I don't think Napkin Lady exists. I don't think that was real. And whatever woman they have who wrote that affidavit, I think she's a family friend or someone that they talked into doing this to make Laura's story seem plausible. I don't actually think there was a woman. I don't think there was a note. I mean, Mike, did she tell you about this note in Iceland at all ever?
No. I also want to say, like, her friend Joni that also signed
she
an
has
affidavit.
Friends.
Well, it was Sarah's friend who like kind of inherited.
Damn,
Laura.
she steals her sister's friends too, not just her sonograms.
Wow. But from what I was told, by Joni was that Laura and the attorneys that were working for her pro bono, or like that were given to her via domestic violence victims, like they had written out. And then essentially Joni had, signed it. And I spoke to Joni before my court hearing, and she, apologized for everything that had happened. And so I wouldn't be surprised if Napkin Lady is fake. I wouldn't be surprised if Napkin Lady is real. And I said this like multiple times, like without context, you have no idea like what is happening. And if somebody is saying like, why don't you love me? Like I could also see in like me just being like, hey, don't talk to me. Like there's no need to talk about this right now. Please stop talking because we're on a red-eye flight. I could also see the person being real. So either way, it doesn't really matter to me because they don't have the context. And or if the person's fake, I wouldn't be shocked at all.
I will say her arrival on the scene does coincide with some other financial things going on that makes it 100% suspicious to me.
Oh. You mean Napkin Lady's arrival?
Yes.
Well, like what? What are the things that make it suspicious to you?
Like
a
Laura's napkin
very
lady?
large mortgage taken out at the time, like within days of her affidavit.
Oh, you mean napkin lady took out a very large mortgage?
No, Ron and Jan.
Ron and Jan took out a very large mortgage. Oh, you mean like to get
like a cash out mortgage,
like a cash? Oh,
you guys have no idea the webs I have. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll find out on Tuesday, won't we?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mike,
Yeah.
I'm dying to ask Mike this question. I have to know. I don't know if you can talk about it. I need to know what the conversation was between you and Ron in the elevator the night that you left and she had admitted to you that the pregnancies were fake and the abortions were fake. And Ron essentially says, listen, man, just give it like 2 weeks for her mental health. Like, I need to know, set that stage for me.
Yeah. So we had like a group meeting because I was just like, am I going crazy with what I'm hearing Laura say? And so I had my brother-in-law come to Laura's apartment, and my sister sat out front in her car because I was like, we don't need this many people in her little apartment. And then when I pulled up, Jan was out front in her car, and Laura and Ron were up in the apartment. I brought my brother-in-law. And so we went up there. We, essentially she spilled the beans that everything was faked, and that Ron then said like she exaggerates, and it could be the depression, it could be all these different things, and he's kind of going into it. And I was like, still uncalled for. And I'm making sure that Colin, my brother-in-law, is like listening, and like we're both just sitting there on the couch. She's sitting on a bed, and then her dad's sitting on the couch next to, like, there's another couch in there. And so after the 30-minute or 45-minute conversation that we had in the like in the apartment, which everything was calm. Like, I told her I accepted her apology, that there needs to be honesty going forward, essentially just trying to mend the bridge and not create an emotional spike in any sort of way.
Self-preservation, sure.
Yeah. And so I was also like just trying to get out. Like,
yeah.
And so Ron said like, hey, you need to be there to support her. And she asked me to be there to support her, going through all the different emotions that she was feeling. And then as we were leaving, Ron said to us in the elevator, like, hey, like, I will do whatever it takes to get you out in 2 weeks. Like, you got to just stay with her though for the next couple of weeks. I just can't have her killing herself on my hands. And because she was really pushing the suicide at that point in time. And the cancer, like, we never addressed the cancer aspect in the room. I thought she did have cancer, like, up until the court case with Clayton. Like, I truthfully believe that she had cancer. And so, but going back to the elevator scenario, like, it was a really short ride of an elevator. And he just said, like, I'll do whatever it takes to get you out. We talked in the lobby for a little bit of time, and he just said, just be there for her. And then he texted me after when she started spiraling again, like, do whatever it takes. And then I'll
Are
get
you
out
sure
of
that
here.
was him?
Yeah, because I talked with him on the phone too.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of the times people have asked me, like, was it Laura, texting from their phones? And definitely could have been, but then I would hop on a phone call with them like shortly after, and they would, reiterate what they were texting. So
yeah,
maybe she's telling them to say this and they're like completely caught off guard, but they all had an idea of what was happening.
Do you have any insight to, sorry to bring this serious, I'm bringing the party down. I just have so many questions. I do want to like have an interview with you, but I just like, do you have any insight into why this family walks on eggshells with her?
They hate saying no to her.
But why? Like, what is the repercussion
Why?
if they do?
Because this happens.
Steven called me a dumbass.
They're like, we just can't listen to her speak. She's got to shut the fuck up.
Oh, she wouldn't survive in my house.
I would have to, I mean, I would just say it's just like enablement, like where you would rather just give in to something, give the kid the cupcake than like listen to them whine and scream.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to do that. I feel like with my 5-year-old daughter all the time, I was just like, I don't want to eat dinner. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, let's just get to bedtime. That's how I take it. And there was just constant enablement given. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not a psychologist. Like, I don't know what they're thinking and why they're doing it. It's just, they just give in all the time. There's a couple of moments where I think back and like Ron would talk about, Laura would always talk about how she started this business with her uncle at the time. It was the attorney,
Joe Patchett,
whatever his name is. And
good old Uncle Joe.
He invested in like her horses that she would turn around and release.
Well, that wasn't her business. She's only the face of these businesses. Just the face.
Yeah, I've learned all this, you know, but at the time she's saying these things. At the time she's saying these things, and I remember her dad being like, well, I'm the one that gives the money. It's so expensive, and like the feed and all this is like crazy how much money I spend on a monthly basis. And like, it was like her whole lie was just like said right in front of me, like where she had built up this whole thing that she had a business with her, you know, with Joe, and her dad comes in and essentially says like, no, I'm the one that pays for everything. And how angry she got was mental.
Well, she's going to be angry at this. You just hit 80,000.
You just hit 80,000.
Oh,
yes.
amazing.
Brilliant.
It's so shocking. It's just like, this is surreal to me.
This
Crazy.
community is unmatched. They're unmatched in their generosity and their support of you throughout this whole thing. You've done nothing. You and Danielle have done nothing to deserve what has happened to you. Your lives were torn apart, ripped apart. Your children's lives are impacted by this kind of crap that she did and continues to do. And it's great. I'm so proud of this community that stood up and said, no more. We won't watch it happen. And unfortunately, this is just the way it is. And with the legal system, it takes money to win. It takes money to get justice. I wish it didn't. I wish to God there was some way where, you know, people who don't have tens of thousands of dollars to throw at lawyers could go get some justice. But it just doesn't happen. So thank God for those of you out there who are willing to send $5, $10, $200, $2,000 for Mike Marraccini to go get some kick-ass lawyers to beat this appeal.
We also have some more coming for you too.
Yeah. Some more what?
Some more donations. I pledged at the after I made my video about an Instagram post that I had a little bit of an issue with. The money, I'll send you a screenshot that day, and all the money that I've made off that video will be going to your GoFundMe, or I'll Venmo it to you. I don't care. Whatever.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, yeah,
guys,
whatever.
listen,
And as Bacon has been completely open about it, she doesn't care if you spend it on cocaine and hookers. It's for
honestly,
you,
I
Mike.
hope you do. Just invite me, please.
Send pictures, not pictures. Nothing that we can incriminate it.
Guys, I've got to go.
Bye, Jack.
Bye, Jack.
Can I say one thing before I go?
Of course.
Every time Laura opens her mouth or writes a blog, my DMs fill up with folk going, this does not sound right. 10 minutes here listening to Mike tell 3 or 4 stories about his time with Laura. We all felt like we were in the room with him. That's what the truth sounds like.
Yeah.
That is how you hear things. That is how you relate what has happened to you, not these strangely worded things that people alert me to all the time. I think that's why it's really important that you guys are raising this money for Mike today. Mike, big fan of your wife, by the way. Please
no, not Mike anymore.
Cheers, guys. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Love you, Jack. Take care.
And I also think, to Jack's point, that's why her testifying in court is so important.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, it all hinged on she's got to be here in person, because the judge understood, you know, she's making these allegations and she needs to be here to testify, because that's how you assess somebody's credibility. Is you hear them tell their story. You hear Mike tell his story. You feel like you're in the room. You know he's relating something that happened. And
it's
so
great that Jack points out when Jack points out, like, Jack's an expert and like he looks at words and explains things, but every one of you is an expert in how people come across, because we're all human beings and we all relate to one another and we know bullshit when we hear it. That's why her stuff sounds and feels so off. It feels off to you because it is off. Like, you're not wrong. It's off. There's something terribly, terribly off, and it's that she's not telling the truth. And neither is David Jingras.
Well, it's funny because, and I've talked about this too with my community. A lot of us have talked about, we know a Laura Owens. And I can tell you from personal experience, Laura and my mother are the same person. I grew up in this household. I know what that looks like. And that's why when I came across the story and I started seeing her readings and her text messages and then her going on the stand, I was like, oh, bitch, this is my revenge story. And sorry, it hinges on you. But yeah, it's interesting because I know this personality so well.
And I'm happy to say that the shoulder of justice has arrived.
Yay!
Brad!
Hello.
There he is. I finally got you in here. He's finally not too busy to be on the stream with me.
Excuse me, I was trying to eat lunch while you were complaining that I wasn't on your stream, and I didn't even get a link from you, Megan. Thanks a lot.
But I had people send it to you. I had my people send it.
My people send it to your people.
It's in the mail, Brad. It's in the mail.
Listen, I can't be held accountable for anything I did this week. It was all a blur. I don't know.
Laura Owens.
All right. I'm not going back to that awful video, but we do have to spin this wheel again. What's next?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to have to watch it on my own time.
Yeah.
What I do love about Laura is I've made new friends and I have made an incredible community and I'm going to make more money. So this is going to be great.
We have hit motion to compel lunch.
Good. I brought a beef stick.
I told everybody it was too late for lunch, Brad. So I didn't think you were eating lunch.
No, it's fine.
All right. So I have to find it. Actually, no, I don't. It's on my computer. Oh my God, what am I talking about? I totally have this on my computer because I just saw it today. All right, let's go to my Laura Owens file. Motion to compel. I think this is it. Is this it? Motion to compel lunch. No, that's not it. All right. All right, hold on. We'll find it.
While
Talk
she's
amongst
finding
yourselves.
Rachel, I have to ask you as a not only a real legitimate lawyer, but as a woman and as a mother in the legal system and family law, like what is it like for you to watch this entire thing just go up in flames?
It's frustrating.
Okay.
But it's also not a surprise at all.
Oh.
And yeah, this kind of thing, I mean, if Clayton had not happened, you know, and Mike knows this better than anyone, if this had not all happened, this kind of would have slid through the system.
Yeah.
And you know, and Mike would have been faced with it again. And, you know, it in an effort to do the right thing for domestic violence victims, the system has, I think, overcorrected. And it's hard to say that because it's all done for the right reasons. And it's good that places like California are understanding things like you can be abusive without punching someone in the face. You know, that's all right. But it has gotten to a point where it is very difficult to get out of that loop once someone starts it.
Yeah.
And it takes very little to start it because of how the system works with you getting to go in.
Let's just be honest, it is completely weighted towards women because when somebody who looks like Mike walks into a courtroom or someone who looks like Clayton walks into a courtroom and says, I need injunctive relief. I need emergency injunctive relief from this crazy ass woman who's stalking me. The judge looks at her and the judge looks at you and the judge says, I don't think so. You're not in any danger. Go away. But if the opposite happens, she immediately gets it.
Yeah,
that's not okay.
I have to tell you, I went through litigation. I've told the story a little bit. I went through litigation through family court with my mom last year to get custody of my youngest sister. And it was shocking to me. My mom had moved out of the state and abandoned my sister. And so we took over guardianship for her. But it was so shocking to me that you can just go into family court and just say shit. But every time somebody says shit, it's $800 for the other party because I have to get a lawyer and I have to go in. And here I have this stack of proof and papers and text messages and all of these things. And the court essentially was like, yeah, I don't care. That's still her mom. You're her, whatever. But it's like there's not enough research or evidence or anything. And you get 10 minutes to go because they're just flying through family court cases all day long. And they don't really care to get to the depths of these stories.
Yeah. And at least in California, they can't. I mean, I know some family law judges who really, if they could, without getting fired, get to the depth of all the cases, they would. But when you have 42 cases on your calendar in a single day, that's just not an option.
Yeah.
And it is true. They're so overworked. They're so overtaxed in a lot of ways that there has got to be a solution. I wish I could come up with it, but
I was just going to ask you, what does that look like?
It's got to blend more of social work, mental health professionals, child experts. It's got to blend more of that.
Yeah.
With a little bit of law, because there has to be some law involved. There has to be some guiding principle. But I mean, judges at the end of the day are not the best equipped people. And I think they would be the first to say it, to actually decide who gets custody of a child.
Yeah.
That's how the system is set up. And the family law judges I know really care and they really try. They're not bad people. They don't have ill intentions, but the system is not set up
right
the way it should be.
I would like to see a non-monetary solution that you only pay when you have to go to court. So maybe there's more mediation or something that happens before then where you can't bleed somebody dry. But the thing is, like Rachel, you're saying more court professionals like child experts, those people charge money, big money,
I know.
$30,000, $20,000. And there's fraud there too. Tons of it.
Yes.
Tons of it.
Well, so I went through with the lawyers. I did my first half pro se. The second half I did with lawyers. I kind of had a heads up of what my bill was going to look like. I was not prepared when the court appointed a GAL and she came back and she was like, oh, you're going to owe this amount of money, and just slammed that bill. And they're like, if you don't start paying it in 30 days, we're going to hold you in contempt. And I'm like, and the thing that pisses me off the most is they had split it between my mom and myself. And I had asked the judge, I said, we've taken my sister. Sorry, I had food in my mouth. I was starting to get the shakes. But I said, we've taken my sister. We've paid for everything. My mom has paid for nothing. She should have to pay for the GAL full time. And the judge is like, yeah, I've split it. That's half. And I'm like, here we are as a family, me and my husband trying to do what's in the best interest of the child. And in a way, we still felt like we were getting punished for doing the right thing.
Right.
And that's what I look at when I go through like Greg's case. When he gets to the end, sure, he won because he didn't get that final judgment. But he lost essentially because he's out all of this money for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The system it's got a real problem, and I don't know how to fix it. But I do have some super tips, and those are fun. So let's play some.
You do have super tits. I love it.
Sticky Widget. Thank you for being here. Why isn't it playing? Can you guys hear that?
Nope.
Ah, damn it. Is Super Tips broken? No. Hold on.
Megan, how'd you
looks
break
fine
it?
Looks fine for me. Oh, Super Tips. No.
Hold on. I don't know what is going on, but Brad, every time I open OBS, it resets.
That's why
everything.
she invited you, Brad.
Mm-hmm. I'm just
Brad, my
support now.
super tips are not working, and this sucks because I don't know how to fix it on the fly. Let me see if Rosalind's image will show up. No, it will not. Okay, well, I will take it. Rosalind sent an image on Super Tips, and it's very funny. I'm going to show it to you guys by doing it this way. Here we go. She sent me a picture of a tramp stamp that says tramp stamp. Hold on. It's funny. Image file. There we go.
Also, we're at $80,616.
Awesome. Thank you, Rosalind. That does remind me of David Jingras. He is the human equivalent of a tramp stamp. And Sticky Widget says, sorry I couldn't make it today. I'm very busy and very popular. I'm recognized constantly on the street. This is in Tug's voice, by the way. It's exhausting, but why do I sound like Jack Benny trying to fake a Tennessee accent? I'm going to have to play that one later tonight, Sticky, because I don't know what's wrong with my computer at the moment, but it's not working. It's just not working. It won't even play on my browser. So I don't know. Anyway. All right, let's go back to, we have the motion to compel lunch, which is hilarious. And we need to go, it is 11 pages. We're not going to read the whole thing, but we'll read various funny parts of it. So this was filed, one of the first things that David Jingras filed. It was probably like his second or third filing in this case. Motion to compel lunch and for alternative relief. Various procedural rules. I feel like I need this. Behind.
26 one more time, motherfucker.
That works too.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Various procedural rules require lawyers to talk in person or by phone before they may file motions. Email discussions are not enough. But what if a lawyer refuses to talk with you? How can counsel complete the mandatory pre-filing conference requirements of Rule 9C when opposing counsel won't accept your phone calls? Well, I don't know, David. Maybe you could try not being a douchebag.
Blog about
that
it.
might help.
Yeah. Don't
You know what I find funny is Laura puts in motions and goes to court when people ghost her. And so does Jingras.
I know. We were joking at the time that this is just like his. Why didn't she think to do a motion to compel Clayton to speak to her? Which I think she kind of did try. Didn't she try to file a motion?
Yeah, it was the motion for it was mediation.
Was to compel. Yeah. Yes, to compel him to speak to her. It's the same exact thing. Like this is when I realized they were a pair made in hell. The answer was provided nearly 20 years ago in a classic decision from the irreplaceable, honorable Pendleton Gaines, deceased. He's probably glad he's deceased because he's being quoted by this moron. In Physician's Choice of Arizona Inc. versus Miller, a copy of which is attached here too as Exhibit A. In Miller, plaintiff's counsel wanted to speak with defense counsel about a political or potential settlement. Defendant counsel refused to talk, citing various concerns. Undaunted, plaintiff's counsel filed a motion to compel acceptance of lunch invitation, asking the court to order recalcitrant defense counsel to meet for lunch. And in his order granting the motion, Judge Gaines explains the court. Now, what's funny is I went and I read this whole decision, and the court was very obviously tongue-in-cheek, being over the top ridiculous because these two attorneys were acting ridiculously. So the judge was being extremely sarcastic. So you have to read this in a sarcastic tone. The court has rarely seen a motion with more merit. The motion will be granted. He's basically saying, I've got two dicks here and I'm going to treat you like children. You're acting like dicks. Pull that out. No. What is that?
He's got two dicks. Is that how you get twins?
I think so. The court has searched in vain in the Arizona Rules of Civil Procedure in cases, as well as the leading treatises of federal and Arizona procedure, to find specific support for plaintiff's motion. Finding none, the court concludes that motions of this type are so clearly within the inherent powers of the court and have been so routinely granted that they are non-controversial and require no precedential support. So the minute entry order dated July 16, 2006 at one emphasis added, by the same authority, undersigned counsel for petitioner Laura Owens moves the court for an order requiring respondent's counsel Greg Woodnick to accept an invitation to meet for lunch without needlessly delving into details. There has been, so I don't want to delve into the details of where I threatened to file bar complaints against him and everyone in his office. We'll just skip right over those details. There has been a communication breakdown between counsel, resulting in Mr. Woodnick refusing to speak with undersigned counsel by phone. Mr. Woodnick may offer some explanation for why this has occurred, but that is mostly beside the point. Yeah, don't listen to him.
Woodnick wouldn't take my phone calls when I was trying to FaceTime him live from my hot tub. and I'm really upset about it.
If Mr. Woodnick chooses to describe his reasons, it would ultimately be counterproductive. So don't let him respond to this, Judge, since it would only lead undersigned counsel to offer a detailed rebuttal. This would only expand the conflict, not narrow it. So instead of detailing so in other words, I'm threatening to paper the court. So instead of detailing the reasons leading to the communication breakdown, the undersigned offers some simple avowals to the court. 1. Undersigned counsel has now obtained a complete copy of Ms. Owens' file from her former attorney, Corey Keith. No further response has been received from Ms. Lindvall's firm, but due to her brief participation in this matter, this is not a problem. The level of detail in Mr. Keith's files is sufficient to prepare this matter for trial. Obviously not, David, because you know what? Look at, he doesn't care that the things that happened before his time, he doesn't know what they are. He's like, I don't need her files.
Wasn't Corey Keith the last attorney before him?
Yes, before him.
So that would be the complete file.
It should be.
It should be. Imagine paying a lawyer $400 an hour and him being like, yeah, I'm not going to do this part of the job.
And the one thing is he got paid $50,000 for his representation from March to the June 10th hearing.
Oh, God.
I know way more about this case, and I'm getting paid way less. It sucks. Laura, I could represent you if you want it. I could give it to you.
Upon reviewing Mr. Keith's files and looking at recent disclosures provided by Mr. Eckert's side, it is clear this case is extremely complicated, and there are many factual and legal issues counsel needs to discuss urgently. To offer some specific examples, just days ago on March 29th, Mr. Eckert provided a second supplemental disclosure statement. In this document, Mr. Eckert disclosed for the first time that he intends to call 9 witnesses, nine witnesses at trial, including 3 experts who were not previously disclosed. Despite this, Mr. Eckert has disclosed no expert reports of any kind, nor has he disclosed blah, 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 blah. Mr. Eckert is late, and he's incomplete, and I'm a big baby, and I am the tramp stamp of a human being. Given that the matter is sent for a 2-hour evidentiary hearing, Mr. Eckert, who's extremely late and has an extremely large penis, according to my client, of 9 inches or bigger, anticipated trial witnesses raises the possibility that Ms. Owens may need to ask the court if she can hand out blowjobs. I'm sorry. Am I reading this improperly? I feel like I may be reading it improperly. I'm giving this filing all of the respect it deserves, which is absolutely none. So he's whining. Mr. Woodnick won't speak to me. He's refusing to talk to me, Judge. Greg Woodnick is being very mean to me. If there is any hope
Greg
of resolving
Woodnick is
this,
the man I want to be when I grow up. Oh, he won't kiss me on the lips.
I'm trying to F him from behind, but he won't let me kiss him. It's really unfortunate, Your Honor. Please make him submit to all my weird demands. If there's any hope in resolving this case or even getting the case ready to be resolved in June, the lawyers have a lot to talk about. For that reason, just as Judge Gaines held in Physician's Choice, good cause exists for the court under its inherent authority to order respondent's counsel to meet petitioner's counsel for some breadsticks and possibly cheese sticks, maybe some pizza, maybe a salmon salad, not sure, hopefully even later this week. Then it goes into who's going to pay for the hors d'oeuvres. That's my favorite part, because there's a part in here. Or maybe that's in the original. I think that's in the original case where the lawyer breaks down who's going to pay for the meal, including splitting the appetizer, which is hilarious. Okay, so that's that. That's
Who's
his motion
pay for my
for
therapy when I'm done with this? God,
there's an Eminem song called Big Weenie. And I think of Woodnick and Ding Dong every time I hear it, because it's like, it's perfect. It's just perfect. But if you've
Mike,
not heard it,
have you ever had any dealings with Jingras?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is before your time, Bacon.
Oh, it's before my time. Sorry.
Yeah. We can't tell you because it's before your time.
Oh, sorry.
She just isn't interested because it's before her time.
I don't care about anything in this case because it's before my time.
Mike Mike wrote an epic response to Jingras. I remember reading because Jingras was, doing his usual harassing, intimidating, and emailing, just like Laura. Like, I'm surprised Jingras didn't take out fake email accounts to keep emailing you, Mike. You could tell Bacon a little bit about that because it was funny.
What? I just imagine them though, like 2 14-year-old girls laying on a bed, like typing with their feet up in the air, like they're laying, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is what I typed to him." And
oh my god,
and Jingras is like, "Oh my god, this is what I called Bruce an ultramoron."
What?
So yes, do tell, Mike. What was your interaction with David Jingras like?
How do I get a hold of this email? They're saying it was fire and I want to read it in real time.
I probably have it somewhere. I'll look.
I love that we have access to Mike's email. Mike, where's this email? Megan's like, I got it.
Somewhere. It's somewhere here. I might find it. We'll see.
Well, I mean, I think I submitted a lot of it too for the bar complaint. But long story short, he essentially was threatening to arrest me if I showed up to the June 10th hearing.
Oh, that one, yeah.
And so I was obviously deeply concerned. And so, we had Woodnick was like, yeah, you should just have a conversation with Jingras. And I was going to have a conversation. And then he wrote, he posted my deposition, the day before we were supposed to talk. And it was like a deposition of me being cross-examined by Laura's attorneys. And then he posted some other video of me and Laura doing the podcast, the really, really bad podcast stuff. But the point where I finally responded was he wanted me to have a conversation with Laura before going and doing this court hearing. And so that was the big one. And I remember that's what tipped me to not want to have a conversation with him anymore. So I wrote him a pretty aggressive email essentially stating, whatever I'm going to say to you, I'll just say on June 10th. So let's just save the conversation for then.
Good for you.
And then, he kept going back that he was going to have me arrested. And so then I had to get the judge involved. And she said, no, you're clear to show up on June 10th. You're not only a subpoenaed witness, but you can't, arrest anybody at the courthouse. And so that was long story short, without reading off, the 20 plus emails, that's the gist of the story.
Okay.
And then obviously then I showed up to the courthouse and he tried to have me arrested. So all of it went out the window.
And he does this thing where he tries to be your friend and he's like, hey man, I'm really cool. I think we would really get along. And then suddenly he's all, and I'm going to have you arrested if you don't do what I want you to do. It's crazy. He switches on a dime.
But when
I remember.
Sorry.
I was just going to say, I remember I wrote him a really the strongly worded email that everybody's referencing. His response was so nonchalant.
I
doesn't
found it.
address anything.
I want to read it.
You go for it. Go for it.
I found it.
All
right.
This
So
was maybe sometime after this all happened, but I remember he posted your mother's voicemails.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That was so gross.
He was being
That's
so
so
awful. He
horrible.
was just using his power to intimidate you, and it was just awful.
He's disgusting.
So I have this series of emails, and I'm not going to pull them up on the screen. Obviously, I don't want to dox email addresses, but I can read the last one that he wrote to Mike before Mike responded in an aggressive way, which I liked very much. It was, Mike, please call me David. Just FYI, there's an ethical rule for lawyers that says I'm not allowed to communicate about a case directly with a represented party, meaning a person who's currently represented by a lawyer, unless I have consent from that person's lawyer. That limit only applies to discussions about the matter in which the person is represented. So, for example, if you were represented by a lawyer in a lawsuit involving a car accident, if I was the opposing lawyer, I could not speak directly with you about the car accident without your lawyer's permission, but I could still talk to you about something else. Sports, the weather, politics, etc. Thanks for the lesson, dumbass. I know it's a
I
weird
hate how he
rule.
talks to everybody like everybody's stupid. And
I know.
He's just
And he's the
God's
stupidest
gift
one.
to humanity.
I know. Rachel can tell you all about that because
I was just going to say I'm an expert on that one.
Yeah.
Right? With my cookie.
That-
Yeah.
I wanted to come through the screen and strangle him for you. Like, honestly, like with how many times is he going to roll his eyes and be like, Rachel, you just don't understand. Can we move on?
I think
It's
Megan
just
and I
awful.
watched that with Bruce and Schnitzel Ninja and maybe one other. I think Brad was probably there too. And it took us 2 hours to get through the first like 30 minutes because we kept stopping and being like, what is happening?
I don't think we ever finished it, to tell you the truth.
No, we never finished it. I did 4 parts and we never finished it. I was like, I can't watch this with you guys anymore.
I know, because, and I want to do it again because I never got through it either, but I know that I'll just go off because
I eventually finished it.
It is so hard. I
You just
tried.
quit inviting
at some
us.
point.
I know.
It's so hard especially because, we know so much. And actually, I know so much more than I do now. And I was really trying to just let him speak. It's so hard for me to rewatch because I'm like, well, here's the 97 things I should have said back. But it's like, that wasn't really the point. The point was to let him say his piece and then succinctly explain, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
Listen.
And not dwell on the crap. But it's still hard to watch because I'm like, but I could respond to the crap.
I have very few regrets in this lifetime, but one of them is watching that in one sitting. It's like, good Lord.
I know.
It's just awful. So he goes on and on about the rules. And then he says, I'm only mentioning this to you so you don't think I was ignoring your comments below. I do want to respond, and I do want to encourage you to change your mind about talking to me. I promise it's not a big deal, but I just want to make sure you aren't represented by anyone first, since that hasn't been made clear by either Greg or Randy Sue. P.S. I removed the tweet from yesterday, and I'm happy to remove anything else if you ask. Now that
remove yourself from this case.
That tweet that I remember that he posted was like a photograph of you and Laura, and it was just this nasty tweet he put out about, I don't even remember what it said, but it was unreasonable for what he was trying to get you to talk to him. And it's like, well, then don't post my face all over Twitter and act like a jerk. I don't know if you remember what it was, Mike. Do you remember what it was he posted?
Yeah, there was so much going on at that time. Like, I don't remember the exact reason of I remember the big triggering event for me to respond to him was him wanting me to talk to Laura, but I don't remember exactly what he posted on Twitter.
Gotcha. Nick says, you're telling me, Nick, you have to fuck off. You have work tomorrow.
Yeah, it is 9 p.m. over here. And I had yesterday, I woke up at 4:15 a.m., went to work, came back from work, and we had to do stuff after work, started streaming. I was done by 3 a.m. So I had a 23-hour workday yesterday. So I'm kind of beat.
Nick, you work a real job?
Yeah, I know.
Yay!
But I'm trying to have my viewers and everybody to fund my retirement and relocation to the United States.
No, I'm just saying because Laura Owens could never.
No, well, my first job, I believe I was 6 years old when I collected cash for my mother's kiosk at the local driving bingo.
Wow.
So,
yeah, that's what it was. I was
bingo.
5. My first job was when I was 5. I was dusting cans at my dad's grocery store. That's what I was doing, wiping down cans of beans. That was my first job. But we love you, Nick, and everybody tune in to his
Slightly Buzzed show tomorrow, 5 p.m. Going to talk about Laura Owens. I put the link for you guys in the private chat. If you want to join, everybody's
I'll
invited.
make sure I drop it.
But that's the link for you.
Oh,
guys
that's the
to
link.
enter.
I won't do that. That I won't do.
All right.
Yeah.
Mike, good to see you. Good to see everybody who I haven't met before. You all have a good one. And I made an off I fuck motion. And off I fuck.
Off you fuck. All right,
Mike,
bye, Nick.
I want to ask you, because you're actually one of the first people that I've made a video about that I've talked to face with their case. What is it like to go online and see your story being told by strangers?
Yeah, I mean, I know I've said this multiple times, but it's surreal. I mean, even when we were watching the video of Laura a little bit ago, and she like referenced that we all, like Greg and I had like reached out to Clayton and started all these things. Like, I remember I was so late to the game on finding out everything that was happening. And it was like the first time I logged onto Reddit and I saw like MM, and I was like dumbfounded. I was like, are they talking about me right now? Like, is this
Is
Are
this
these all
fucking
these
play about
rank-
us?
Yeah, is this, and that's how I felt. Like I was like, this can't be me. This has got to be somebody else. And so to see that the story is just taken off and that it's being talked about, obviously it's just kind of an out of body experience, because it's not my identity like it is for Laura, but it's just I've spent so much of my life fighting this person, and so it's good to finally see the justice side of it come out, and that people are covering the story, because for so long I felt so isolated, and the shame that was over my head was immense. So I know it's another long-winded answer, but
this plays about you, homie. That's why we're here. Give us all
No,
long-winded answers.
Chat. I did not get a cease and desist from Mike. No. That was from the other guy. That was the other guy's lawyer, not Mike. Mike never did that.
That was the other Mike.
That was the Matt. That was the first guy. His lawyer was very aggressive. She sent me a cease and desist for trying to contact him. But I got to get to Mike's great response to Jingras. This is one of the greatest emails ever. So he responded, Mr. Jingras, Greg Woodnick reached out to me and gave me your contact number because you have expressed a desire to speak to me. I want you to know that I was about to call you and tell you about my harrowing experience with Laura Owens and all the lies she told, including but not limited to lying about being pregnant with twins, telling me she had cancer, threatening suicide, and emotionally terrorizing me to coerce me into a relationship with her. But before I could pick up the phone, I saw that you tweeted out a photograph of me and Laura and audio from a radio show we did together. That's what it was. From that traumatic time in my life. And he was making fun of the radio show and saying how bad it was. I frankly thought Laura was terrible, but I thought you were quite good, Mike. I cannot express to you how inappropriate and offensive that action was. You have accused me of fabricating evidence and lying, which led me to take my laptop directly to an expert for analysis. I had moved on with my life, and I had no interest in opening up old wounds that have so injured me. But you made it impossible for me to sit quietly. You posted my deposition online to accuse me of lying, and you humiliated me purposefully. I deeply resent the allegations, which is why I decided to turn over my laptop as evidence in the Clayton Eckert case against Laura. We both know that she sent those doctored medical records to me, and now you have the proof. I could not in good conscience remain quiet and watch Laura use this same playbook against another innocent man. I have decided that I will not speak with you on the phone. I will speak in a court of law on June 10th under oath, and I will tell the truth about the horrors that Laura visited on my life. You may ask me any question you want, and I will answer with the whole truth. You do not understand or willfully refuse to accept how traumatizing my interaction with Laura Owens has been. She has destroyed my reputation and ruined background checks by taking out a fraudulent order of protection against me based on lies that have affected me personally and professionally. She accused me of horrific acts of domestic abuse that never happened. She fabricated medical evidence and held threats of suicide over my head to keep me locked in a relationship that was toxic and deeply disturbing. But perhaps the worst thing you have done is to suggest that I should talk to Laura, the woman who attempted to, and in many ways did, destroy me. This is the same woman who continues to renew the false order of protection against me and pretends to be terrified I'll be in the same courtroom as she. Why would someone so afraid of me want to speak to me and violate that order she insists she needs? This just days after you threatened to have me arrested if I showed up at the courthouse to be a witness. The fact you would suggest such an inappropriate call between me and my abuser proves to me you have no idea how inappropriate it would be to speak to the woman who fabricated wild tales about me and turned them into a TEDx talk and an entry into Chicken Soup for the Soul that will live on forever. This letter, which has been painful for me to write, has addressed everything you wanted to speak to me about by phone. All the best.
Yeah,
Michael
bitch.
Marraccini.
Oh, what a beautiful email.
You know,
Very savage.
we talk about this too with you guys being obviously the victims of this case and being men. If this were turned around and you were a female, no lawyer would ever ask you to sit in a room and talk to your abuser. And it's bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
did. He did. He asked him. Here it said. Here's the email that he was responding to. He said, one last thing. After talking about Laura about this, she said she has lots of questions for Mike. I told her my preference is to have her send me any specific questions, and I'll see if Mike wants to answer them. She also said she's willing to speak directly with him. What?
That she is. I bet she is.
Yeah.
Wow. Hi, Bruce, by the way. Bruce is here.
Yeah. I was going to say
shut our yaps for 2 minutes to say hello to you. Sorry.
to be fair, I don't think many lawyers would do what DSG did regardless of gender, but yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
So the fact that he said that to Mike, that she wants to talk to him, and that he kept telling Woodnick, if you just get an interview with Mike, I won't call the cops. That's the worst part of these threats to call the police, is that they weren't just, look, I believe this merits calling the cops and I'm doing it if you show up, which would not be okay. But it wasn't just that. It was, if you don't do X, the police are going to get called. If you don't answer my questions, if you don't speak with Laura, that's the worst part of it to me.
Mm-hmm. And because they wanted to flip it and get him separated and flip it on him and make him scurry away. That's what they wanted.
But Mike ain't no bitch.
Right.
Yeah, unbelievable. The total of the GoFundMe is now at $80,686.
No, it's not. No,
What?
It's up. It's
What?
80,736.
Sorry. You're absolutely right. My refresh did not work correctly. So that means, let's see, 87.
That means somebody else on the stream has to show their boobs. Bruce, you're next.
Bruce is next.
I mean, if you look at the page, I think I was the person that put it over 80K. Because I was timing it. I was timing it real precisely.
Guys,
so that's my contribution.
$9,625 you have raised here today. $9,625 in one afternoon, in 3 hours. You people are freaking amazing. And you're still going. And I owe you lots of spins on the wheel. So we might
Porn and cocaine. Porn and
cocaine.
That's for later tonight, Bacon.
That's one way to get Nick and Katie to show up.
I might be the oldest one on this
Yeah, if
stream.
I say it too many times, we'll summon Jingras. There is a fly in my office, and I think it's the evil spirit being sent by Laura Owens. She's attacking.
It could be.
Happy birthday, Laura.
All right, here we go.
That I won't show you guys anything if you donate more money. How about that?
I do have a call in here in like 10 minutes. So I just want to give everybody a thank you, but I'll be hopping off here like in 10 minutes. Just want to give you all a heads up.
Sounds good. We will not keep you any longer than you can stay. It landed on, do you want to have a phone call, which is great because we've already read the motion to compel lunch. And this was after him, Jingras, completely, bothering Greg Woodnick about having a phone call with him. Why won't you call me? Greg wanted to put everything in writing with him. He was like, let's just communicate by email, because this guy would get on the phone and you would see what he would do. He would get on the phone. Greg Gillespie would tell me about this too. He was on the phone with Jingras a couple of times, and he'd be all buddy, and then all of a sudden he'd be threatening you and you wouldn't have a record of it. You wouldn't have a record that this guy is out of control. And so obviously that's why nobody wants to talk to him in person, because he's an asshole and he behaves badly. And so everybody wants a record of him. I've actually seen other lawyers like this, by the way. Bruce Matskin is like this. The entire bar associations have told him, we will not speak to you on the phone. You must communicate by email. It's like all the bad lawyers I know have the same problem. Like, communicating with them in person is a problem. So I'm going to play, do you want to have a phone call? If I can find it, because I got to do the browser one. There it is.
Yeah. You got to watch people that only want to talk on the phone. Remember, I think it's Nick Vial who edited out Dave's name from the podcast.
Boo.
He's another guy that likes to talk on the phone instead of doing written communication as well.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
I like to talk shit on the internet where it lives forever.
Me too.
One of the chat sent me lyrics to this song, And as soon as I read them, I had a Frozen, do you want to build a snowman theme in my head because it was so similar. So I did like a Disney Pixar type of animation with this, which I think fits quite nicely, if I do say so myself.
Would Nick, do you want to have a phone call? Come on and call me. I never hear from you anymore. Come on the line, it's like you're ignoring me. We need to talk off the record, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to have a phone call? It doesn't have to be a phone call. Go away, Jingras. Okay, bye. Do you want to have a phone call? Or go out to lunch in the garden? I think a phone call is overdue. I've started talking to the blog on the internet. Hang in there, Laura Owens. It gets a little messy, all this fake evidence. Just watching the hours tick by. Jingras, please, I know you're in the office. People are asking why I'm still on the case. They say I'm a douche canoe. I'm an idiot. I'm in my office. Just
give me a call.
We only need a phone call. It's about the case. What are we gonna do? Do you want to have a phone call? Do you want to have a phone call?
I like the people laughing at him behind his back.
Come on and call me. I never hear from you anymore. Come on the line. It's like you're ignoring me. We need to talk off the record. And now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to have a phone call? It doesn't have to be a phone call. Go away, Jingras. Okay, bye. But don't forget, I could have you arrested with the cops. Don't avoid me like some kind of snob. You'll regret it if you do. Don't say I ever threatened you.
It's like he's trying to get pregnant by Woodman.
Yes.
I'm really just a lonely guy, and I need to make you see. Okay, bye.
I mean, honestly, it can get better than this. Look, he's all alone. Not even the dog wants to sit with him. We feel very sorry for him. He's very, very needy and very, very sad and needy. All right, what's next? What's next?
Can I say one thing real quick?
Of course.
I was thinking about this the other day, actually, about like who would have thought we would be this far along into this case so many years later, right? And doing all this stuff. And it occurred to me that I really hope there's a day that Mike and Danielle can disappear off the internet, off the, out of our lives, as much as I like them as people, and never have to worry about any of this ever again.
I know. Wouldn't that be a nice vacation, really? Like just to go back to your normal life, Mike, and not be like an internet celebrity for a while?
No, we keep hailing them as heroes.
They can be our heroes, but they can just vanish for themselves.
I agree. I'm looking for the day for this to be over. And I think the
sure.
appeal will be like a big stamp in the or a big nail in the coffin for her to put this to bed.
Danielle needs a saint. We will call the Pope. He's from Chicago. Bacon and I can get it done.
We will put her in the dativity scene. All hail Dave.
Good idea.
Yes.
I don't know if you want to count on a Bears fan, Megan. That's not, I don't know.
Megan is a Bears fan.
Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about? Well,
That's
since I moved to New York, though, I do have a fondness for the Bills. I hate to say it, but they're hard not to like. They make it very difficult. That Josh Allen, he keeps leaping over people's heads, and it just makes me jump off the couch and scream. I don't know. It's Josh. I can't help myself. I like the Bills now, but you know how it is. So Pond Scum Posse has come up. Now, those of you, Bacon, you might not know about this.
I
but,
don't know about this. And just
So-
letting you guys know, I have about 20 minutes left because I have to go pick up real children.
Yeah,
from
me
school.
too. I don't, we've been here all day.
I know this is great. I could still sit here. You know what? I'll just leave them there. It's fine. Somebody will get them.
Yeah. Laura will go full Markle. She'll just bring kids to a casting call.
They'll just whatever.
And I have to say that Pond Scum Posse is probably one of my favorite music videos. I know I keep saying that about all of them, but David Jingras, when he first started writing his blogs, he dubbed us the Pond Scum Posse, and he thought that was he called this Pond Scum. I don't think he said posse. He said we were Pond Scum. We were lower than Pond Scum, and in fact, we had a lot of fun with this. We did. Well, let me show you. I had an avatar. Here's my little Pond Scum Posse avatar.
You know what I love though? I love that he talks shit about people making money off of his blogs, but he's not making money off of his blogs.
Also,
like my little Pond Scum character, isn't it
I
cute?
love it.
And
No,
then we have
it's so ugly. What are you talking about?
Is that Laura's wig? Oh,
This is
nice.
this one.
Oh my god.
Then there was the three of us. Look, it's me and Tug and Dave with his iced tea. See, it's Tug we're Pond Scum Posse in it. He also called us cockroaches. So Tug and I did this avatar with Jeff.
Well, he can't call you cockroaches because that's anti-Semitic, right?
Right.
Yes, and he did it first, by the way. Let me tell you, he did it first. He did the alleged anti-Semitic comments first, calling us cockroaches. But we really enjoyed the Pond Scum thing, and I made a song with our avatars, and the chat was getting into it. They were all making Pond Scum characters, and we had so much fun with this. And so, of course, there had to be a song.
I need one.
Yeah, you need a Pond Scum character. And this was so long ago.
I had to find mine.
Thing we were making these on Copilot. That's how long ago this was.
Oh yeah.
Jeff's character.
Man, these were the old days.
I don't know where mine is.
Jeff's character will be in the video. Yours might be in the video. You gotta. Well, let's play it. Oh, maybe I didn't put it. No, it's in the breadstick money video. This one is just a stagnant one.
You defame me or blame me for some crazy lady's fame game. I was minding my own business when that uppie sold a tail to the papers in the world claiming she got railed. Sending pics and flicks and texts and shit. Thinking no one will question it. Walk the dog, you don't know me. All my friends are fucking homies. She couldn't sell me bologna and now a lawyer thinks I fucking know me.
This makes me feel bad as fuck.
Right? It makes you really want to go ham.
Your insults and war cries, explaining least some more lies, and slander on your shitty blog posts. Oh my god, you're so cringe, bro. Why you act like this is Jerry Springer, owned so hard by some podcaster? He seems half crazy, maybe drop as a baby, or let pain eating, blasting bullshit on a pond. On his blog, no weirdness spawns. Saddle up, we ride a dog. Pop up, shit, mom and fake, up and love it dog. Saddle up, we ride a dog.
Oh shit.
Saddle up, we ride a dog. Pond Scum Posse, baby, round up the Pond Scum Posse, baby. Hey, hey, hey. You insult some war cries, playing leave some more lies. Slander on your shitty blog posts. Oh my god, you're so cringe, bro. Why you act like this is Jerry Springer? I'm so hard, but some podcaster. He seems half crazy, maybe dropped as a baby, or let pain eating, blasting bullshit. What a pawn on his blog, more weirdness spawns. Saddle up, we ride a dog. Pond Scum Posse, gearing up the storm in Bastille. Sharpen keyboards, but still, ain't no way, no how, no expert can conceal. That motherfucker was never fucking real.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
We're almost at
That's that lady.
81,000.
I love this song. It was a good one. It was definitely a good one. Oh yeah, that was fun. Good times. Good times. Guys, we are at 80. What did somebody just tell me?
Almost 81,000. We're at 89,36.
God.
We're like 40. We're like 64 away.
This is
$40
unbelievable.
away from 81,000.
This is incredible. How close are we to 10,000 from today? Let's see. We were at I think we're really close. I mean, that we could actually raise $10,000 today. Which would not surprise
Porn
me.
and cocaine. Porn and cocaine. Porn and cocaine.
Because the last time we did this in San Francisco, you guys raised $15,000 in one day. 15 grand. It was amazing. You guys are awesome. Yeah, we're at, is it 9,625, I think? Wait, did this update?
It's more than that.
Let's just
No,
say
it's
10.
more than that.
It's
Hold
10.
on.
Yay.
I do want to say there's no porn and cocaine happening. I know this would make your dream happen.
You're so boring.
Wait a minute, you
I
can't
know.
say that. You don't know if your attorneys are going to spend it on porn and cocaine.
Yeah.
Yes, guys, they would not.
Every dollar of this goes to
Shut up,
attorneys.
Rachel.
I just want to I want to make that very clear.
For anyone who doesn't know Mike, there's nothing further from porn and
I know.
cocaine than Mike would spend his
know.
money on. I can't think of anything less like
We're only
Mike.
teasing him because
This-
we don't
this
like the
is-
implication that any of this has gone to anything but paying.
Oh, I know why you're saying
Yes,
that.
it has. Of course it has. Look, whoever doesn't
Wait. Somebody said we're exactly 81 right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
someone
81.
exactly 81.
Awesome. Oh my God. So we did. We hit it, didn't we?
81,
I think we're
18.
I think
Whoever
we're
gave
100
that
away.
exact amount to get to exactly 81, my OCD thanks you.
Yes. Now I just need one person to do $111 and I'll be happy.
All right, so we have now today our
Numbers.
grand total today is now $9,889.
Well,
Easy.
This
I know.
fundraiser has
Good
raised.
job, chat.
I
Great
know
job.
that right now the video is that I have for Mike is at 201. So I'll give you the screenshot, but to get it directly to 10,000, I'll give 200 right now.
Nice.
Why you can tip
Awesome.
GoFundMe services? No, bitch, all of it goes to Mike. What? Ew.
No, bitch.
Yuck. I'll tip Mike for porn and cocaine.
You got to pace yourself, Bacon.
No.
Have
we met?
That's what the cocaine is for.
So you don't
Wait-
have to pace yourself.
Right.
This is good time fundraiser. We'll get to that stuff tonight on my stream with Indy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What are you doing tonight? What are you doing tonight? Mods, if I have any
Yeah.
mods in the chat, would
Gaming.
you please drop my panelists' channels in the chat if you can? I know you guys want me to, but I can't do 8 million things at once. But if there are mods here, that would be great. And if any of you want to just drop your links in the chat, that would be awesome too. Sorry, go ahead, Bruce. What are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm just going to play some. So I unlocked cursed mode in Blueprints. So I think Indy and I are going to play that tonight. It's a video game.
Oh,
You
fun.
still afraid of the pool?
I can swim, Lauren, but
Just
you
checking.
know, I avoided it.
Swim, Lauren.
Bruce has some problems.
I'm so sad I can't watch
Fair.
Blueprints. It makes me.
Oh, we're already up another $300.
Oh no, we landed on Laura's country music.
No, we're at 81.5.
What?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
is that
we're-
even like a copyright disaster?
Oh no.
It's
Does
like
she have
still
a
going up
copyright
real
on it?
fast right now.
I don't care if this gets copyright. I don't care if they
All right.
she takes a well, then she gets a portion of it, doesn't she?
It's
All right.
it's not even the claim, it's the David's gonna sue you on her behalf that bothers me.
Oh, okay. Well, let me
Come on.
I'll give you a rendition of Laura's country music.
Oh,
Ready?
Oh Lord,
No,
I love this.
Maybe we just go back to the copyright.
Yeah, just
It's
don't.
better than those
Just
screaming
don't.
bulls.
Lawyer says just don't.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will drop the link to Laura Owens country music in the chat, and you guys on your own time cannot
go watch it.
Can
I'm not gonna do
we
that.
as a community can give her 10 cents of views.
Yeah.
No.
But wait, the one with the dogs though is really quite funny, and so I'm just gonna drop that in there, and you guys can watch it now. Don't contact her. Do not go and leave any messages, but you can watch it if you want to and see what it's like. She had a budding career as a musical artist. I wish she had stayed with it. Because it would be better than what she's doing nowadays. All right, fine. We'll go back to the
Fair.
wheel and spin again. Spin again. Spin again. Oh, I don't have it on the screen. That
Sorry
would,
to be
that
kind
would
of
be
a
helpful.
buzzkill, but I still have 6 months hanging over my head that David says he has to sue me for copyright. So just so you know, you don't want that hanging out.
Ooh, House of Prime Rib. House of Prime Rib.
Oh.
All right.
I think I remember
Mike,
that music video.
Mike, can you stick around for House of Prime Rib, or do you have to go? I don't want to make you stay when you have stuff to do.
The person just pushed the call by 20 minutes, so I've got a little bit more time.
All right, perfect. So the House of Prime Rib. So you guys know, Lauren, why don't you tell us why the House of Prime Rib is important in this story while I find
I
it?
was gonna say that night I don't remember much, but
Lauren, this is what we studied for. This is your time, Lauren.
Laura liked to take Mike to House of Prime Rib with her father, and is that where all the celebrities would walk up to him and like talk to him?
We should ask Mike. Mike, how many times did you guys go to the House of Prime Rib a lot? Was it a big deal?
Oh, yeah, never. We went quite often. Yeah.
Is it as good as everybody says it is?
Look, it was kind of.
It's kind of like a staple. Yeah, it's kind of like a staple of San Francisco. Like where you just kind of have to go check it out. I mean, it's good, but like, is it like crazy good? No. But a lot of people would approach her father when we would go there. So
That way, it was like, who was it that came up to your table? That was like a huge deal for some reason. Was it like Bob? It wasn't Bob Saget. It was someone else.
George Lopez.
No, that was at something else. That was at like a fundraiser. There was, I think there was maybe the mayor at the time that came up. I don't remember. I mean, there was so many people that would approach him. I mean, I remember we were at a restaurant, and Draymond Green approached him from the Warriors. Like,
what?
Yeah, I mean, there was that. I mean, he had a very big following, and so, and we'll give him kudos to that. That when you would walk in somewhere, a lot of people would come up to his table, and or just random individuals that would say that they're fans of his.
I won't bet you that some of their $699,000 in debt, unsecured debt that is House of Prime Rib money.
Probably.
Imagine.
I have to take a
for
financial
Prime
dig
Rib.
anytime I can. Sorry.
She mentions the House of Prime Rib though, like in so many times. It came up so many times that we had when we were in San Francisco. I promised the chat they sent so much tips and stuff for us to go to the House of Prime Rib and see what all the hubbub was about. So we did. And then of course I filmed it and wrote a song about it. So let's watch it because it's hilarious. I don't know why I'm so blurry. We're going to the House of Prime Rib. You guys, this is the moment you've all been waiting for.
Once this place had a ghost in heels, ordering salad she'd never eat, telling tales no truth could steal. Oh, the drama marinated deep. Now the booths are ours again. We came to laugh, not to grieve. Old wounds cured under candlelight, with horseradish and belief. At the House of Prime Rib, we raise our martinis high, stirring ghosts in olive brine. Let them drown and say goodbye. We got laughter for dessert and hearts medium rare tonight. At the House of Prime Rib, where we took it back and made it right. The Yorkshire pudding's puffed with by the cream, spinach, silky green. Glasses tipped and laughter bright, and no one minds the scene. We toast the tears and lingering fears, and the ones afraid to stand. We talk too loud, we heal in bites, running our darkness out of Frisco land. At the House of Prime Rib, we raise our martinis high.
They do have excellent martinis. Very good.
Let them whisper, then say goodbye. We got laughter for dessert and hearts medium rare tonight. At the House of Prime Rib, where we took it back and made it right. They bring the carving cart around. We cheer like it's a crown. You say the past can't haunt this town.
I remember it being much darker inside than what the camera shows.
In the candle flame, new ones take their place, and even the faker's name can't steal our happy day.
The salad is fire there.
At the
I will
house
say
of
that.
prime rib, we toast to truth and time, to the friends who made a ghost story taste like vintage wine. Oh, we got joy on the bone, and the night's still pink and bright at the house of prime rib. We finally made it right.
Not really film.
So pour one more
Well, we
for the
tried.
table and leave the past
tried hard.
where it lives in the back booth, shadows fading fast. At the house of prime rib.
It was really fun. It was a good time, and it was a good steakhouse, and we had an excellent time.
I want to go.
Yeah.
I look lost. I look lost in
Right?
the entire video, and I was.
I could see your
I
face.
remember going to the bathroom. I was like, "Where's my table?" When I was coming back, it was a rough night.
Listen,
I
I'm
have-
telling all of you right here. I just told Megan that my father-in-law has a place in Maricopa County. So if this goes to trial, I'm not going for the trial, but I will go on the weekend to hang out with all y'all and have a drank.
Oh, fun. Well, we'll do that for sure,
Let's do
because
that.
surely there will be another pool party at my parents' house. So
I love
we'll
it.
do that.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Dude, my poor parents were so confused.
They're like, who are all these people?
Who are all
I
these
thought it was
people?
gonna be
My
like
aunt-
5 people, and it was like
My
100.
aunt literally,
Yeah.
my father's sister, she literally was walking through the crowd, and I hear her go, "Who are all these people, and when are they going home?"
That sounds like something I would say.
And when are they
Cookie.
leaving?
They're generally my kids, and they're like, "We are home," and I'm like, "Damn it!"
I remember we left Reality Steve there alone. I hope he made it back okay.
He did. I got him a ride. He was fine.
Well, he was like talking to a lady, so we wanted him to like
He was
you know,
talking to Bridget. He was talking to my friend Bridget, and then
We
she
wanted to give him
later
a shot.
did his. She did his. She's a DJ, and she was the DJ at his party.
amazing.
He had
Bridget
her
is the
coming-
best.
Yeah, Bridget's awesome. So yeah, Bridget gave him a ride. He was fine. Leaving someone at my parents' house is always a safe bet, though. I mean, nothing bad's going to happen there. I
Yeah,
mean,
we
other
figured.
than being woken up at 5 a.m. by like Fox News, that could be the bad situation. My dad with that Fox News on all the time. I swear to God, I'm going to break the remote when next time I go there. I'm like, Dad, I don't know where it went, Dad. I don't know. I can't stand to listen to whoever's screaming at me from the TV, though, for the next 6 hours. I can't.
You don't
We
like
are
the
at
short skirt
81,000.
view?
No, I don't. I don't like any of that 24-hour news. It's garbage. $81,665. Wow, you guys. This is so incredible. You guys are amazing. The question is, it is 3:30. I mean, I know I have more spins to do. Should we just try and get it over with and try and do it? We've got 4 more things. How many things? 4?
I'm gonna
All
have
right.
to leave in 2 minutes, go put my boobs away, and pick up my kids from school.
Well,
Else
you
I'm gonna
can't
be-
Boobs out, you can speed.
I'm gonna
You
be
can't
put
pick
on
them
a
up like
list.
that. You can't pick them up with your boobs out. I mean,
I
what is? Isn't this
can't.
America? God, America's getting really weird. I mean, if you can't put your boobs out when you go
Oh,
pick up your
boy.
kids, I don't know if I want to be a part of this place
I-
anymore.
I got to go back to work too. I don't have any boobs put away, but I do have to get back to work.
Put those antlers away,
no.
Bruce.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
This was actually the best booby shirt I could get.
We like it.
Well, in the interest of
Poor
saving
plugs.
time, I won't play the music video. I will just play the clip of the infamous Fiverr moment
Oh.
because I do have that, and it's only 58 seconds long.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we'll do that.
What's this?
Is this a? Are you seeing this? I'm
That's
literally.
it.
What the hell's going on here?
What is
How
that? Go. Wait
You know
a
what?
minute. Go back in.
I never noticed it, and now I can't see it. I can't unsee it. What the hell is that?
Watermark.
What weird.
That's
Did
a
she
watermark.
possibly alter this on one of those apps that she was using the free version? But either way, the point is
Danielle
that
it says Fiverr.
oh no! I'm gonna take the Fiverr image. I'm gonna put it back to 50%, and I'm just gonna make this image a little smaller here. It's so apparent to see. How the hell?
As soon as someone said it, you couldn't.
So let's go back.
That's it. That's what it is.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Oh.
Here, what's
Great
this?
moment.
HEVN. Is this are you seeing this? I'm
That's
literally.
it.
The hell's going on here?
What is
How
that? Go.
It's repeating.
You know what?
Go
Megan.
back in. Oh,
That's
I'm
what
sorry,
I said
got
about
so
her
caught up
before.
in- I
I'm
got
like,
so
not
caught
only
up
are
in
you
Dave's funny.
I said this before though. Not only are you a fraud, but you're fucking cheap. You couldn't even pay him to get the
No,
watermark off.
She
Damn.
couldn't even pay the $5 or whatever it was for the
Right.
the Photoshop job.
Couldn't
All
even
right.
put it on a credit card you're never gonna pay.
All right, here's how we're gonna say goodbye to Bacon because she's got to go. And
I have
Bacon,
to go too here
I
in a
hope
second,
that you will
so.
watch. I hope you will watch as you're on the way to get your kids because I am gonna play the entire 13-minute musical as the outro. All the best. And now you know, Bacon, that it's based on those emails that I read. You and I read today, word for bloody word.
I'm gonna
Exactly
change my
as it
headphones
is.
so I can get it into my phone.
Yeah, you're going to have to listen so that you can hear the whole thing because it's really, really funny. I am going to play Breadstick Money for Bacon because I don't think she's heard this. And I think this is definitely a theme song for today. And if anybody has to, bow out, I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna
gonna-
do though is because I have to go get my kids. Yeah, and that's what Tax Packet said. I'm gonna leave it streaming. So
Yeah,
if
no, go
anybody
ahead.
wants to be
I can do
on,
it. Yep, do it. I'll take care of it when the stream ends.
Okay.
And but this is definitely our theme
right.
song for today.
Mike.
This.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just want to say thank you, Mike. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for not rolling over. Thank you for standing up, not only for yourself, but for everybody else who's been through this. You are a hero, my guy.
Thank you so much. And thank you all for all the support. Like, I've said this many times. I've had a lot of calls. I mean, Rachel will probably know this. Like, but there was a time I wasn't going to fight this.
Yeah.
And even this last go round, like, I was like, I just can't do this anymore. I've already spent my kids' college tuitions on all of this. And it's like, I wouldn't have been able to do it without the support of everybody. And I hope people can take that away from this. I mean, as fun as this was today, like, I would have never been able to do it without everybody.
Yeah.
And thank you all so much. I also have to be going here, but I just want to say thank you again. It really, really is moving.
Right.
It's dreamlike, surreal. I know I've said that about 1,000 times today, but I still can't believe this is happening. And I just appreciate everybody.
We love you, Mike.
We love
we
you. World.
Danielle. We love the girls, and we want them to have college educations, and that's gonna happen.
Yes.
Porn
Yeah,
and
gonna
cocaine.
happen.
Porn and cocaine. Porn and
Oh boy.
Stop it! No, college.
I feel like
and
Megan
beer
needs a
bong.
squirt bottle for me. Just like
Yeah.
Right?
No,
All right.
I'm waiting for the T-shirt. Porn and cocaine. I'm wearing it all
All right.
over my small
that's
town.
gonna be in my next
There
merch.
you go.
Porn and cocaine. Bye, everybody.
Those of you who have to go, feel
Bye.
free.
Hang in there, Mike.
Breadstick Money
Anything you
was
need,
made-
we're here.
We
Yes.
are. And Breadstick Money was made after Dave was making a teasing remarks. Honey, we're going to Olive Garden. We're getting the breadsticks, unlimited breadsticks. You guys remember? And then I wrote this song for us, and it became a real anthem. Here we go. Breadstick Money.
Yeah. Give me breadstick money, yeah. Yeah. Give me that breadstick money, honey. Breadstick money, yeah. Yeah.
A limited supply coming at you on the fly. With that groupie super cash, making them cry. We're taking all our honeys to Olive Garden, spreading bread, stick money like fire in the oven. Give me that never-ending salad, amount of strawberry. Can't get enough since it's raining holy money. $1.99 times 100 fat stacks. Hanging on the mic, spitting mad facts, making jokers mad cause they never gotta laugh. Cracking people's sides, making liars take a bath. On the mic daily and nightly, holding it tightly, poking the money, playing it on T-Go-T. Register subscribers' opinion, we just see it screaming. Give me breadstick money now.
And in your breadstick money now to the fundraiser. Last chance.
Breadstick money, yeah. That cookie cash money, yeah. We're the pond skunk posse, swimming around, diving deep for the truth that's buried underground. Short, skinny jeans, latte in the blender. Swiping through the news, it's so fake, call it pretender. Reddit bros blowing journals out the water. Bringing big news like some Upper East Enders. No rolls, no pens, no Lambo budget. 2 pounders and for the breadstick money, yeah. Give me that groupie cash, honey, yeah. Breadstick money,
Who made the pregnant breadstick?
Give me that groupie cash, honey,
I forgot about the pregnant breadsticks.
Breadstick money, yeah. Give me
I love that one. Dread.
That groupie cash, honey, yeah.
Rogue.
Give me breadstick money, yeah. That groupie cash, honey, yeah. We're the Bronx skunk posse, swimming around, diving deep for the truth that's buried underground. Short, skinny jeans, latte in the blender. Swiping through the news, it's so fake, call it pretender. Reddit bros blowing journals out the water. Bringing big news like some Upper East Enders. No rolls, no pens, no Lambo budget. 2 pounders and for the breadstick money, yeah. Give me that groupie cash, honey, yeah. Breadstick money, yeah.
Jeremy Kroger of the internet. I have 7 fingers on one hand. I love it.
I was just about to say that was an odd stance with odd fingers.
7 fingers. All right, Jeff. And there are only 2 things on the wheel left: minor perjury and all the best. So we shall play minor perjury first and then all the best. I don't have the I don't have it
Oh, the upgraded one?
Yeah, I don't have that one uploaded to YouTube. I have the old one that's not but I'm just going to play it. I did update this with the new one, like, yeah, I'm going to go to jail probably. But I can't hear it because my thing isn't working. So I'm just going to play the one I have on YouTube. Minor Perjury, another hit song from Fox Den Records.
Swore to tell the truth. Oh, yes, I did.
Remember that sweater she wore?
Yes.
Fantastic.
With the salad bowl underneath.
Yeah.
To this day, I swear it's a salad bowl.
This gave me the nod, and I spun a tale so wild no one could believe. Fake scans only Adobe could achieve. Story keeps changing, sonograms rearranging, and judges ain't paying attention
Judy.
to anything.
How do I look
Do you
at
mean
you?
it's a felony? It's just a little minor perjury.
Exhibit A, sir.
When your twins disappear, it's not an emergency. It's just a little minor perjury. It's just a little minor perjury. It's just a little minor perjury. Oh, napkin lady is a cog in my wheel. Her notemaid got me a TEDx spiel. Now my lies are repeated everywhere. Doing interviews with lead press on hair. How did she hear us through all that noise? Why do you ask? Everybody knows it's the bad boys. They're the ones at fault. It's not me. I just committed a little minor perjury.
triplets.
So you're coming at me. It's only a little minor perjury. I'm clearly a survivor, and I'll pay for it on Fiverr. Why couldn't you just date me? Instead, you made me commit.
I remember Tug making the Tugs birth certificates for the triplets. God, that was funny. Good times.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to jail. There's never gonna be no bail. The system ignores liars like me. It's only a little minor perjury. It's only a little minor perjury. It's only a little minor perjury. It's only a little minor
That background picture is terrifying.
perjury. The system ignores liars like me. It's only a little minor perjury. It's only a little minor perjury. Oh, I'm not going to jail. There's never gonna be no bail. This system ignores liars like me.
I really liked this last image, but in the new one, I have all three of them standing up, which is much better. I gotta upload that. So that was minor perjury, folks, and now we've got one more left to go, and that's going to be our outro for today. Thank you, everyone, all the panelists, and everyone out there who made this possible. We are closing out this fundraiser today at $81,855. You people are incredible. I can't believe every time we do this, I think, well, maybe we'll raise $2,000, maybe $3,000. I mean, people are going to get tapped out eventually. And yet you go above and beyond every single time. And it's just a testament to how much you people care about this case and about justice. You today have raised $10,744. $10,744. That is insane. That is insane. And I bet that this will keep going. And I know that we will keep on going until we hit that goal. We're good. Are we boring you, Brad? I'm sorry.
Poor Brad.
Poor Brad. I made him come here after work, and now I'm making fun of him for yawning. I'm kidding.
You're still work.
Oh, you're still at work. No, shh, don't say that out loud.
Oh, I said there is still work.
Oh, you're going to be doing work after this?
Listening.
Look at this. $81,855. You guys are amazing. I love you. Please visit all of my panelists. Please go and see them on their channels. Because
Megan, you're amazing. We love you.
Yes, we love
you. Here, I second that motion.
I'll allow it. And this next thing that we're gonna watch that's not it. No, what the hell is that?
Mr. Mo would like to thank you for my wardrobe change. Anytime I can pull out the Elvira dress, he appreciates it. He's like, do more fundraisers. And I'm like,
where the hell is it? Oh, I hit
It's
the
in
wrong
that last
thing.
place that you put it.
Where
would past you think that future you would put it? Now,
That's a
past
very
me
good
always thinks future me is not going to be
There
a
it
hot
is.
mess.
There it is. I got it. I found it. I actually have it now. Okay. All right. We are going to play. Now, I worked very hard on this musical. I turned David Jingras' emails. The first thing we read today was the emails between me and David Jingras when I was asking him for commentary on something stupid that he said. And I turned it into a 13-minute long musical. It is word for bloody word how our emails read between each other, and it is quite funny. Lauren, thank you for being here. I adore you. I love you. You have a great butt. Mo, thank you so much for being here. I also love you. Terrific tits in that top, by the way. Rachel, you are the best. I'm sure your tits look great too. I just can't see them. Big
butt,
Tiff.
though. Mwah.
You're amazing. Thank you for being here, for teaching us all things we didn't know. And Flux, House of Flux, I love you. I love you so much. And thanks for being here and spending your day. And Brad, that shoulder of justice, you keep that shoulder of justice nice and here it comes. It's the shoulder of justice. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. This stream will end in 12 minutes and 50 seconds. Enjoy.
Dear Mr. Jingras, Esquire. Dear Mr. Jingras, Esquire. Dear Mr. Esquire, I'm following up on an exhibit in Gregwood Nick's recent filing. That was an email from you to him claiming that attorneys you opposed in other cases have lost their licenses and or ended up in jail. Please on with that, identify names of those lawyers and the cases and case numbers in which these alleged events occurred in order to report these new statements made. I need to do my due diligence and fact check those remarks. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best, Megan Fox. I need to do my due diligence and fact check those remarks. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. Megan Fox.
Megan, I don't know much about you, but at least based on what I have seen, you're not a journalist. If you were, I'd be happy to answer your questions. Calling self a journalist is kind of like Hunter Biden calling himself an artist. In my view, you're not a journalist, you are a troll, and feeding trolls is never wise.
Since I'm technically on vacation this week, here's a very short response. I'm not sure of the exact number of cases where this happened, but in that email to Woodnick, I was thinking of 3 specific cases I've worked on where opposing counsel was later disbarred or otherwise lost their law licenses. That statement is 100% true.
Note, I never said they were disbarred. That was certainly true.
I never said they were disbarred directly because of the cases I worked on, but in at least one case that was almost certainly true. All 3 of those cases are matters of public record. So if you're a journalist, you can prove that by doing your research and finding those cases. Shouldn't be hard of those 3 cases to involve lawyers who also later went to jail, prison again. Public records, so should be easy to find this. Because I'm such a nice person, here's one. It's Scott Rubenstein. That's a guy who was opposing counsel in a case I worked on, who later went to prison. If it really matters, you'll have to do your own homework to find the prior cases to verify this. There were 2 of them. Both cases are federal. Both cases are federal. Look it up. Bonus fact, go find the name of the
prosecutor who handled most of that bad conduct with someone I can mention hint. Her name was Lisa, yo, so disbarred. Clearly nothing to do with my case specifically, but still a fun fact nonetheless. You say you're a journalist, you claim you're a journalist. You're not a journalist, you're a troll. But I can't resist feeding you this extra content for you're stupid yourself. You're not a journalist, you're a troll. But I can't resist feeding you this excellent content for your stupid YouTube channel. You're not a journalist, you're a troll. But I can't resist feeding you this excellent content for your stupid channel. Signed with contempt, David Jingras, Esquire. That's right, it's David Jingras, Esquire. The internet lawyer. Jingras. I'm this body, Jingras, Esquire. The internet lawyer. David Jingras.
David, are you claiming that the prosecutor who went after you for the sexual misconduct case, which I have always reported was dismissed due to prosecutorial misconduct, but are you taking credit for her disbarment? I just want to make sure I'm getting this right and you're including her in that list. If so, how did your particular skills lead to that result? I won't be chasing down your random cases and spending all my time attempting to dig up what you're hinting at. It either happened and you can prove it, or it didn't and you can't name them cause they don't exist. I can look up the one you gave. But as far as I am concerned, if you're not willing to divulge the other two, then my report is going to say Jingras refused to provide the names of the lawyers or cases he claims ended in disbarment or jail. So put up or shut up, David, you're the one who made the claim. Let's see the receipts. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. Megan Fox.
Megan, this is why I can't waste time responding to you. Because you aren't normal and aren't acting in good faith. As I told Dave Neal, I've done tons of media over the years, and I know what real journalists look. And trust me, it's nothing like you or Dave. Journalists have a code of ethics. You know, journalists tell both sides of the story in a fair and neutral manner. You don't. I understand telling drama is what you guys do, and that's fine, but you do it in a totally dishonest and unethical manner, which is not fine. So final message you will receive from me for 2 points. 1, I am not taking credit for Lisa Bouton being disbarred. Never said that. No reasonable person would think that I was just saying this is a funny coincidence. Don't you agree? This is why I sent you a link to the case that explains why she was disbarred. Read it. If you can and you understand exactly what happened with her had nothing to do with me. Feel free to publish a story that says you think I'm not being honest about the other lawyers who went to jail. Publish anything that comes close to implying that, and within 24 hours you'll be sued for defamation in Arizona. Test me as the saying goes, that's the threat. Promise. It's not a threat, it's a promise. And don't say I refuse to give this information, because that is false. I told you to go find that info yourself, because it's all available if you just take the time to look for it. If you choose not to and you imply I'm not being honest, you're coming to Arizona to prove that. And when that happens, trust me, I'll have all the receipts I need. I know you think publishing lies is funny. It's not funny. Ask Rudy Giuliani or Donald Trump. Goodbye and don't email me again. David Jingras, Escobar. Internet lawyer David Jingras, Escobar. David Jingras, Escobar.
David, it's not my job to follow. We drop breadcrumbs to find alleged cases you claim exist, but won't reveal the names of for anyone to verify. As to your threats to sue me for reporting exactly what has happened, I asked for the cases and you only provided 1 out of 3. It's absurd and you know it. I'd take that to a judge any day. Now, like your client who is always giving a going out of business final opportunity to comply with her demands to date her, I want to give you one more chance to provide me with those cases where you say your stunning legal prowess led to disbarments and or jail for the opposing attorneys. Before I share these emails with the public, which is 100% my prerogative, as I identify all the best, all the best, all the very, very best. Feel free to block my email address if you don't want to receive any more emails. As a member of the press, I don't respond to threats and will reserve the right to ask you, the attorney, in a high-profile case I'm covering, questions of newsworthy importance. When they come up, you certainly don't have to respond, but we both know you can't help yourself. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very best, Megan Fox. All the best, all the best, all the best, all the very best, Megan Fox.